As we peel back the layers of time, we reveal a realm filled with astonishing mysteries. The birth of our planet, the rise of dynamic ecosystems, and the age of dinosaurs, a vibrant tapestry of life that thrived long before the first mammals took their place in the sun. Today, we seek answers to the questions that continue to ignite our imagination. How did these majestic beasts adapt to their environments? What led to their dramatic extinction? The prehistoric era refers to the vast expanse of time before written records were kept, offering a fascinating glimpse into the formative phases of our planet's history. This era is characterized by significant geological and biological developments that set the stage for life as we know it today. Unlike other periods where documentation or artifacts provide clear narratives, the prehistoric era relies heavily on scientific discoveries in geology, paleontology, and archaeology to piece together a story. Essentially, it encompasses the time from Earth's formation through the evolution of the first life forms up until the emergence of human civilizations, which mark the beginning of recorded history. In this breathtaking span, continents drifted and collided, giving rise to mountains and changing climates. The prehistoric era can be divided into eras such as the Paleozoic, Mesozoic, and Cenozoic, each distinguished by its own unique life forms and environmental conditions. This era witnessed the rise of dinosaurs and their subsequent dominance on the planet, contrasting sharply with later periods in which mammals began to flourish after the dinosaurs' extinction. The absence of writing marks a clear distinction, allowing researchers to rely on fossils and geological layers to explore how life evolved. This challenging but fascinating approach reveals a timeline that unveils the story of life on Earth, highlighting the persistent march of evolution that shaped the diverse ecosystems we experience today. The prehistoric era is a testament to resilience and adaptation, showcasing countless adaptations that were essential for survival long before humans ever walked the Earth. Scientists employ a variety of methods to unlock the secrets of prehistoric times, each revealing unique insights into the lives of ancient creatures, including dinosaurs. One powerful approach is the study of fossils, which are the preserved remains or traces of organisms from long ago. By examining these fossils, scientists can determine the size, shape, and anatomy of dinosaurs, and even infer their behavior and environment. Fossils can be found in sedimentary rock layers, and the position of these layers allows researchers to piece together timelines and the evolution of life over millions of years. Another crucial method is radiometric dating, which helps establish the age of these fossils. Scientists analyze the decay of specific isotopes in minerals to ascertain how old a rock layer is, thereby dating the fossils within it. This provides a clearer picture of when different species existed and how they interacted. Paleontologists also utilize comparative anatomy to draw connections between extinct species and those alive today. By studying the similarities and differences in skeletal structures, scientists can infer relationships, whether those are evolutionary or functional adaptations. In addition, geographic information systems and computer modeling play vital roles in visualizing the ancient environments where these creatures thrived. These technologies allow researchers to simulate ancient climates and ecosystems, providing essential context for understanding how dinosaurs lived, migrated, and evolved. Lastly, interdisciplinary collaboration enhances the study of prehistoric times. By integrating findings from geology, biology, and even chemistry, scientists get a more holistic view of life millions of years ago. Together, these methods help to create a detailed picture of the Earth's distant past, illuminating the fascinating story of dinosaurs and their world. Over the past century, our understanding of prehistoric life has undergone a remarkable transformation, driven by advances in science and technology. In the early 1900s, paleontology was still in its infancy. Fossil discoveries were mostly speculative and often based on incomplete skeletons, leading to many misconceptions about dinosaurs and other ancient creatures. The image of these animals was often limited to monstrous, lumbering beasts. As fossil hunting became more systematic, the discovery of more complete specimens provided clearer insights into how these creatures lived and behaved. Techniques like radiographic imaging and CT scans have allowed researchers to peer into fossils without damaging them, unveiling details about their anatomy and health. Modern technology doesn't stop there. Molecular paleontology has introduced the possibility of studying ancient proteins and DNA fragments, revealing connections to present-day species that were previously unimaginable. In particular, the understanding of dinosaurs has evolved significantly. Once considered sluggish and cold-blooded, evidence now suggests many were warm-blooded, agile creatures with complex behaviors. The discovery of feathered dinosaur fossils has highlighted a closer relationship between dinosaurs and modern birds, reshaping our view of evolution and adaptation. Furthermore, the richness of prehistoric ecosystems has become clearer with fossilized plants, insects, and marine life, providing a more holistic picture. This evolving narrative emphasizes the interconnectedness of species and the ecosystems they inhabited, illustrating that extinction isn't an endpoint, but rather a transformation that reshapes the world. Today, paleontology is a dynamic field, continually refreshed by new discoveries and interdisciplinary collaboration across biology, geology, and even computer science. Each finding adds another layer to our understanding, reflecting a world once alien but now increasingly familiar, full of life and diversity that paved the way for the modern world. The formation of Earth was a dramatic process that unfolded over millions of years, beginning around the same time as our solar system itself. Picture a swirling disk of gas and dust surrounding the young sun. In this chaotic environment, particles began to collide and stick together, forming clumps known as planetesimals. Over time, these clumps grew larger through continued collisions, gradually assembling into the early Earth. As the young planet formed, it was a violent place, marked by intense heat from these collisions, the gravitational compression of its own mass, and the decay of radioactive elements. This heat caused much of the material to melt, leading to a molten state. As the planet continued to cool, heavier elements like iron sank toward the center, creating a core, while lighter materials formed the outer layers, giving rise to Earth's layered structure, core, mantle, and crust. During this formative period, terrestrial spheres underwent significant changes due to volcanic activity, which released gases that contributed to a primitive atmosphere. Meanwhile, water, possibly delivered by icy comets or released from within the Earth itself, gradually accumulated and formed the oceans. These early conditions set the stage for the emergence of life. The interplay of temperature, atmosphere, and the presence of water created a habitat conducive to chemical reactions, paving the way for the development of organic molecules. Thus, Earth's early development was not just a tale of rock and heat, but a prelude to the rich tapestry of life that would eventually evolve on its surface. During the earliest years of Earth, the environment was dramatically different from what we recognize today. Picture a planet in its infancy, where boiling oceans and volcanic activity dominated the landscape. The surface was hot, unstable, and covered with molten rock in its early formation. As the Earth began to cool, these molten materials solidified, creating the first solid crust. The atmosphere was thick, composed mainly of gases like hydrogen, methane, ammonia, and steam, with very little oxygen. This toxic mix contributed to extreme weather patterns, including intense storms and heavy rainfall. Over time, water vapor from the atmosphere began to condense, forming the oceans. These vast bodies of water would eventually cradle the first forms of life. Life began in these primordial seas, fueled by the rich chemical ingredients and energy from volcanic activity. The early Earth's environment was not only hostile, but also a vibrant cauldron of potential, setting the stage for the evolution of life and the emergence of diverse ecosystems that would follow as conditions gradually stabilized. Life's emergence on Earth is one of science's most intriguing questions, and several theories attempt to explain how it might have occurred. One prominent idea is that life began in the oceans, where chemical reactions could happen in a warm, stable environment. This theory suggests that simple organic molecules formed from basic ingredients like water, carbon dioxide, and minerals, possibly sparked by energy sources like lightning or volcanic activity. Another interesting theory is the primordial soup, which posits that these organic compounds accumulated in shallow waters, forming a rich mixture. Over time, these molecules could have combined in increasingly complex ways, giving rise to early forms of life. Experiments simulating conditions of the early Earth have shown that amino acids, the building blocks of proteins, can indeed form under such scenarios, supporting this idea. Additionally, some scientists propose that life might have originated on icy comets or meteorites, which delivered essential organic materials to Earth during its tumultuous beginnings. This theory, known as panspermia, suggests that life could exist elsewhere in the universe and journey to our planet, kickstarting the biological processes. Another path to life could have involved hydrothermal vents on the ocean floor. These vents release heated water rich in minerals and nutrients, creating environments where life could thrive. This theory suggests that the unique conditions around these vents may have provided a suitable setting for the first simple organisms to form and evolve. Ultimately, while no single theory has been definitively proved, each presents a fascinating possibility of how life on Earth began, showcasing the complexity of the planet's journey from lifeless rock to a vibrant tapestry of living organisms. The earliest forms of life on Earth were simple, microscopic organisms that emerged in a simmering environment, brimming with volcanic activity and oceanic warmth. These tiny life forms, known as prokaryotes, include bacteria and archaea, which thrived in conditions that would be hostile to most modern organisms. They adapted to their surroundings by developing various survival strategies that allowed them to exploit the resources available in their environment. One key adaptation was the ability to harness energy from the sun or chemical reactions in their surroundings. Some prokaryotes became photosynthetic, using sunlight to convert carbon dioxide and water into energy, which ultimately would lead to the release of oxygen into the atmosphere. This process, known as photosynthesis, gradually changed the planet's atmosphere and made way for more complex life forms. Others found niches in extreme environments, such as hot springs or deep ocean vents, by evolving specialized mechanisms to withstand heat, pressure, and lack of sunlight. These adaptations allowed life to flourish in conditions that many organisms cannot tolerate. Over vast stretches of time, these early organisms led the way for more complex forms of life, establishing the foundation for the incredible diversity we see today. By thriving in such varied environments, they set the stage for evolution to mold and shape life, paving the way for the intricate ecosystems to come. The age of dinosaurs began during a geological period known as the Triassic, which unfolded millions of years ago. This era marked the dawn of the Mesozoic era, a time of significant change on Earth, following a mass extinction that wiped out many earlier life forms. During the Triassic, the continents were clustered together in a massive landform called Pangaea, creating a dry and hot climate. Vast deserts stretched across large areas, contrasting with lush tropical regions that emerged near the coasts. This environment supported the evolution of a variety of life forms. At the start of the Triassic, the first dinosaurs emerged from small, nimble ancestors that had adapted to a niche in the increasingly diverse ecosystems. These early dinosaurs were relatively small and agile, competing with other reptiles and the remaining ancient amphibians for resources. The Triassic also saw the rise of the first true mammals, insects, and various plant species, setting the stage for the more dominant and diverse dinosaur species that would soon follow in the Jurassic period. Dinosaurs trace their origins back to a group of small, agile reptiles known as archosaurs, which lived during the late Triassic period. a time when the Earth was undergoing significant changes. These early relatives looked quite different from the grand dinosaurs that would follow. As the planet's climate shifted and vegetation flourished, certain traits began to emerge that would set the stage for dinosaur evolution. Adaptations to a more active lifestyle were crucial. Early dinosaur ancestors developed more upright limbs, decreasing the drag that their sprawling counterparts experienced. This allowed for increased speed and agility, key traits for survival and hunting. Over generations, more specialized traits manifested as species emerged and adapted to different environments. The vast diversity of dinosaurs we associate with the Mesozoic era, from massive herbivores to nimble predators, rose from this evolutionary experimentation. Changes in size, feeding strategies, and even social behaviors evolved as dinosaurs adapted to varying habitats and food sources. Some became giants, while others remained small and swift, each filling different ecological niches and avoiding competition. As environmental conditions continued to fluctuate, selective pressures influenced their development. Adaptations like developing feathers for insulation and eventually flight in some lineages paved the way for birds, which are today recognized as the closest living relatives of dinosaurs. The evolution of dinosaurs from their early ancestors was a gradual process of adaptation and diversification driven by changing environments and the need for survival. The dominance of dinosaurs during the Mesozoic era, often referred to as the Age of Dinosaurs, was the result of a unique combination of evolutionary and environmental factors. First and foremost, the Earth during this time was a hotbed of biodiversity with lush vegetation, providing ample food for the herbivorous dinosaurs. This abundance of plant life, ranging from towering cycads to ferns, not only sustained the larger herbivores, but also supported the carnivores that preyed upon them. Geological changes also played a crucial role. The continents were slowly drifting apart, creating a variety of ecosystems that encouraged speciation, essentially, the development of new species. This geographical diversity meant that dinosaurs could adapt to various niches, from coastal regions to dense forests. Their ability to exploit different habitats contributed to their success and led to a wide array of physical forms and behaviors. Furthermore, dinosaurs were well adapted to their environments. Many possessed efficient locomotion, enabling them to cover vast distances in search of food and avoid predators. Their reproductive strategies also favored survival. They laid numerous eggs in protected nests, increasing the chances of offspring reaching adulthood. Lastly, the decline of other groups of reptiles and the absence of large mammalian competitors during much of the Mesozoic allowed dinosaurs to thrive without significant threat. Through millions of years of evolution, they developed traits that made them the apex animals of their time, showcasing an incredible adaptability that would shape the planet's ecosystems for ages. The unique interplay of environmental conditions and biological adaptations solidified the dinosaurs' reign as the dominant terrestrial vertebrates of their era. Dinosaurs were remarkably diverse, showcasing a wide range of species and characteristics that spanned millions of years. Imagine a world filled with creatures of all shapes and sizes, from the colossal long-necked sauropods that towered over trees to the swift, feathered theropods that might have darted through dense vegetation. This diversity was not limited to body size and shape. It extended to a myriad of features that aided their survival in various environments. Some dinosaurs were herbivores with specialized teeth and digestive systems adapted to breaking down tough plant material. Others were fierce carnivores equipped with sharp teeth and powerful jaws designed to capture and devour their prey. Additionally, many dinosaurs developed unique adaptations suited to their habitats, such as armored plating for protection or keen eyesight for hunting and foraging. Their diversity also encompassed social behaviors, as some species were known to travel in herds while others lived solitary lives, further enriching their ecological roles. The vibrant ecosystems of the Mesozoic era supported these adaptations, allowing dinosaurs to occupy niches from lush forests to arid plains. This incredible variety underscores not only the evolutionary success of dinosaurs, but also their ability to adapt and thrive in an ever-changing world. Each species contributed to a complex web of life that hints at the intricate dynamics of prehistoric ecosystems. Dinosaurs occupied a variety of roles in their ecosystems, much like animals do today. Their diverse anatomy and behaviors allowed them to adapt to different niches within the Mesozoic world. Herbivorous dinosaurs, such as the long-necked sauropods, played a crucial role as primary consumers. By feeding on vast amounts of vegetation, they helped shape the landscape, promoting the growth of diverse plant species. Their ability to reach high into trees enabled them to access food sources that smaller herbivores could not, allowing them to thrive in habitats where other animals struggled to find sustenance. Then there were the smaller, agile herbivores, which filled niches closer to the ground, browsing on shrubs and low-lying plants. They were essential for seed dispersal, helping plants propagate and maintain healthy ecosystems. Their presence provided a stable food source for various predators, creating a balanced food web. On the other side of the spectrum, carnivorous dinosaurs, such as the fierce theropods, acted as predators, keeping herbivore populations in check. This predatory behavior ensured that no single species would dominate the landscape, which is vital for maintaining biodiversity. By hunting, they indirectly supported plant life by preventing overgrazing, allowing different species to coexist and thrive. In addition, some dinosaurs had roles that went beyond the traditional consumer categories. For instance, certain large dinosaurs might have acted as scavengers, feeding on the remains of dead animals, which helped in recycling nutrients back into the ecosystem. Dinosaurs also contributed to the health of the soil through their movements, which helped aerate the ground and facilitate the growth of plants. The varying sizes and behaviors of dinosaurs established them as crucial components of their environments, influencing everything from vegetation patterns to the availability of resources for other creatures within their ecosystems. Each specialized role worked together to create a dynamic, interlinked system where life could flourish. Throughout history, several dinosaur species have captured the public's imagination, each with unique features that set them apart. Among the most iconic is the Tyrannosaurus rex, or T-Rex, a colossal predator known for its powerful jaw and serrated teeth. This dinosaur stood as one of the apex predators of its time, with its massive size and strong legs allowing it to sprint short distances, making it a formidable hunter. Its keen sense of smell and sharp vision likely aided it in tracking down prey across its environment. Another famous dinosaur is the Triceratops, distinguished by its 3 prominent facial horns and large bony frill at the back of its head. This herbivorous dinosaur was a gentle giant that roamed in herds. Its horns were not only used for defense against predators, but may have also played a role in mating displays or social interactions among other Triceratops. Then there's the Brachiosaurus, often portrayed towering above the tree canopy. This long-necked dinosaur was among the largest herbivores, with front legs longer than its hind legs, allowing it to reach high vegetation. Its elongated neck, combined with its lightweight, air-filled bones, enabled it to browse on leaves from tall trees without much effort, showcasing its adaptation to a specific ecological niche. The Velociraptor offers a contrast to these giants, representing a smaller, agile predator. Despite its reputation, largely popularized by movies, velociraptors were about the size of a turkey. They were likely covered in feathers, sharp claws equipped for capturing prey, and exhibited intelligence in hunting strategies, potentially working in packs to tackle larger creatures. Each of these species showcases the incredible diversity within the dinosaur lineage. Their distinct features, whether adaptations for hunting, foraging, or social interaction, illustrate how they thrived in a variety of environments. Understanding these dinosaurs not only highlights their individual traits, but also allows us a glimpse into the rich tapestry of life that once roamed the Earth during the Mesozoic era. Herbivorous dinosaurs and carnivorous dinosaurs displayed distinct behaviors and adaptations that reflected their differing diets and lifestyles. Herbivores typically developed physical traits that allowed them to effectively forage for plants. Many of these dinosaurs had flat teeth designed for grinding leaves and tough vegetation, complemented by strong jaws capable of handling a variety of plant materials. Their overall body structure was often larger, which helped them reach high tree branches or traverse long distances in search of food. Behaviorally, herbivores often lived in groups, a strategy that provided safety in numbers against predators. Their social structures could be complex, with herding dynamics that assisted in protecting younger members from potential threats. Many herbivorous species adopted defensive behaviors, such as forming a circle around their young during an attack, using size and group coordination as deterrents. In contrast, carnivorous dinosaurs bore sharp, serrated teeth perfect for tearing flesh, and powerful limbs adapted for speed and agility, crucial for chasing and capturing prey. Their behavior showcased more solitary or small group hunting tactics, emphasizing stealth and strategy. Many carnivores were territorial, establishing dominance in specific areas to secure a reliable food source. While herbivores focused on foraging safety and vegetation processing, carnivores prioritized hunting efficiency and predatory skills, resulting in these two groups evolving uniquely, shaped by their ecological roles and needs. The diverse adaptations between herbivorous and carnivorous dinosaurs highlight the dynamic interactions within their prehistoric ecosystems, driving evolution in response to available resources and threats. Fossil evidence provides intriguing insights into the social behaviors of dinosaurs. From the remains of large gatherings of dinosaur bones, we can infer that some species may have lived in groups. For example, fossilized tracks have been discovered in regions where dozens, sometimes hundreds, of footprints overlap. This suggests that dinosaurs, like certain modern animals, may have migrated or traveled together, possibly for safety or efficiency in finding food. Nesting sites also reveal social structures. In some cases, we find multiple nests clustered together, indicating that certain species engaged in communal nesting practices. This suggests a level of cooperation, with adults perhaps helping to protect and rear young within the group. Moreover, certain species exhibit physical traits that imply social behavior. For instance, ceratopsians, the horned dinosaurs, had elaborate frills and horns that could have been used in displays or fights, hinting at social interactions related to mating and hierarchy. Additionally, the discovery of well-preserved bone beds, where multiple individuals perished simultaneously, suggests that some dinosaurs may have experienced group mortality events, possibly due to predation or environmental factors. Overall, the combination of fossil tracks, nesting behaviors, and physical traits paints a picture of complex social interactions among some dinosaur species, pointing toward lives that were not solely solitary, but filled with relationships and communal behaviors. Dinosaurs thrived in a diverse array of habitats, each shaping their biology and behaviors in unique ways. During the Mesozoic era, which spanned over 180 million years, these ancient reptiles occupied environments ranging from lush forests and open plains to arid deserts and coastal regions. In dense forests, dinosaurs like the Brachiosaurus roamed beneath towering trees, feeding on high foliage. This environment favored longer necks to reach leaves and an abundance of plant life, which supported their immense body sizes. The presence of thick vegetation also provided shelter from predators, influencing evolutionary traits such as speed and agility in smaller species. On the other hand, open plains were home to large herbivores like the Triceratops and smaller theropods, which adapted to running in herds for protection. These vast landscapes encouraged traits such as enhanced vision for spotting danger and powerful limbs for quick escapes. As a result, the evolution of social behaviors and protective adaptations became crucial for their survival. In arid regions, dinosaurs such as the formidable Velociraptor adapted to harsher conditions. They developed features that facilitated survival in environments with scarce water and food. These adaptations included more efficient metabolic processes, allowing them to thrive despite limited resources. Coastal habitats presented a different challenge, where dinosaurs interacted with both land and water. Some species evolved to become semi-aquatic, illustrating how varied environments pushed the boundaries of dinosaur diversity and adaptability. Fossils found in these regions show evidence of unique feeding strategies, such as scavenging or hunting marine life. Overall, the dynamic habitats dinosaurs occupied not only shaped their evolutionary paths, but also contributed to a complex interplay of ecological relationships, providing them with a steady food supply. Large plant eaters like the sauropods thrived in these environments, growing to massive sizes to reach the high foliage, while smaller herbivores grazed on ground-level plants. Conversely, polar regions experienced much colder climates, which occasionally became quite harsh. These areas likely supported less diverse populations of dinosaurs, with species adapted to deal with seasonal changes, such as those who could enter periods of dormancy or relied on specific food sources that were available at certain times of the year. The diverse climatic zones of the Mesozoic also meant that dinosaurs evolved traits suited to their specific environments. For instance, in arid conditions, some species developed adaptations to conserve water, while others thrived in watery regions, leading to a variety of ecological niches filled by different dinosaur species. Overall, the varied climatic conditions influenced the distribution and evolution of dinosaur populations. Those able to adapt and flourish in specific habitats, whether it be in dense forests, arid deserts, or coastal plains, would dominate their respective ecosystems, leading to a rich tapestry of life across the Mesozoic world. Flora and vegetation were foundational in determining where dinosaurs lived and how they thrived. During the Mesozoic era, this period saw an explosion of diverse plant life, ranging from towering conifers and ferns to flowering plants that emerged later. These abundant flora provided essential resources for dinosaurs, influencing their diets and behavior. Herbivorous dinosaurs, such as the massive long-necked sauropods, relied heavily on the lush vegetation surrounding them. Their enormous size allowed them to reach treetops and consume vast amounts of foliage, which supported their growth and energy needs. The variation in plant types also cultivated various feeding strategies. Some dinosaurs adapted to specialize in certain plants, while others were more generalist feeders, capable of munching on whatever was available. In contrast, carnivorous dinosaurs depended on the abundance of herbivores for sustenance. The life cycles of plants created dynamic habitats where prey could thrive or vanish, directly affecting predator populations. If a particular type of plant flourished, it would attract herbivores, which in turn drew carnivores to the area, shaping the intricacies of the ecosystem. Moreover, the climate during the Mesozoic played a crucial role in plant distribution, influencing habitat types from dense forests to open plains. Wetlands and river valleys provided rich resources, while arid regions shaped a different set of adaptations in both flora and fauna. Therefore, the interplay between the diverse plant life and dinosaur evolution was essential, creating a complex web of interactions that sustained and shaped these magnificent creatures. During the age of dinosaurs, which spanned millions of years, aquatic ecosystems were rich and diverse, playing a crucial role in the planet's ecology. These environments included vast seas, rivers, and lakes, teeming with life. The Mesozoic era saw the emergence of substantial marine predators, which effectively adapted to their environment. Large oceanic reptiles like ichthyosaurs and plesiosaurs ruled the seas. Ichthyosaurs resembled modern dolphins in both shape and swimming style, designed for fast and efficient movement through water. Plesiosaurs, on the other hand, had long necks and broad bodies, enabling them to navigate different depths and ambush smaller marine animals. These creatures highlight how evolution shaped them to become adept hunters in aquatic ecosystems. In addition to these formidable predators, marine environments were abundant with smaller creatures such as ammonites and various fish species. The presence of diverse marine dinosaurs and reptiles reflects a complex food web where predation and competition drove evolutionary adaptations. Amphibious dinosaurs, like Spinosaurus, also found their niche in these watery ecosystems. Spinosaurus was unique among its peers, equipped with features that suggested it was well suited for both hunting on land and swimming. Its large, sail-like structure may have played a role in thermoregulation or display to attract mates, showcasing another example of how different dinosaur species adapted to their environments. While dinosaurs dominated terrestrial landscapes, the vibrant aquatic ecosystems provided vital habitats that supported a variety of life forms. The interplay between land and water allowed for a dynamic range of species to emerge, showcasing the incredible diversity of the ancient world. The social structures of dinosaur communities are a fascinating area of study, with several theories proposed based on fossil evidence and comparisons with modern animals. One prominent theory suggests that some dinosaur species lived in herds, much like today's large mammals. Evidence such as fossilized trackways showing grouping patterns indicates that certain dinosaurs may have moved together for safety, enhanced foraging, or care of young. Another idea points to the possibility of complex social behaviors similar to those seen in social birds and mammals. Some dinosaurs, like the infamous Velociraptor, might have hunted in packs, relying on teamwork to take down larger prey. This could explain the fossilized remains found in group formations, suggesting cooperation in raising young and protection against predators. Additionally, findings such as nesting sites indicate that certain species may have exhibited parental care and created communal nesting areas, where multiple families could raise their young together. Moreover, the size and characteristics of certain dinosaurs could hint at social hierarchies. For example, larger species may have exhibited dominance behaviors, controlling access to resources like food and prime nesting sites. This complex interplay of behavior might have varied widely among different groups, influenced by their environments and evolutionary pressures. Overall, while definitive evidence remains elusive, these theories help paint a picture of how dinosaurs may have interacted, formed communities, and adapted to their ecological niches. Current research suggests that dinosaurs employed a variety of communication methods, employing both vocalizations and physical displays to convey messages. Evidence from fossils indicates that some dinosaurs, particularly theropods like the Velociraptor, might have produced sounds similar to those of modern birds, potentially using vocal cords to create calls that signaled mating readiness, territorial claims, or warnings of danger. Additionally, many dinosaurs likely relied on body language as a significant form of communication. Features such as crests, frills, and color patterns could have served as visual signals during social interactions. For instance, the vivid markings on the body of a dinosaur might have attracted mates or intimidated rivals. Moreover, the size and posture of a dinosaur in conjunction with certain gestures could convey dominance or submission within social structures. Fossilized trackways indicate that some species moved in groups, implying social behaviors that would necessitate communication to coordinate group activities such as hunting or migration. Overall, while the exact methods remain speculative, combining sound and visual cues certainly paints a dynamic picture of how dinosaurs may have interacted within their environments. Dinosaurs showcased a remarkable array of physical adaptations tailored to thrive in their specific environments. For starters, those inhabiting arid regions often developed features to conserve water. Some, like the large sauropods, had long necks that allowed them to reach vegetation high up in trees, maximizing their food sources in an environment where resources were spread out. In contrast, smaller, agile dinosaurs adapted to dense forests evolved sharp claws and beaks, enhancing their ability to climb and forage among leafy branches. Their limbs were often designed for swift movements, enabling quick escapes from predators or making them proficient hunters. Thermoregulation was another key factor influencing dinosaur adaptations. Some likely developed insulating features, such as feathers or thick skin, to help them manage body temperature across varying climates, from scorching heat to frigid conditions. The discovery of feathered dinosaurs has reshaped our understanding of the link between temperature control and display behaviors, suggesting these features serve dual purposes for both warmth and attracting mates. Additionally, the carnivorous dinosaurs of the time, such as the dreaded Velociraptor, evolved sharp teeth and strong jaws to capture and consume prey effectively. Meanwhile, herbivores developed specialized teeth adapted for grinding tough plant material, helping them digest fibrous vegetation more efficiently. Overall, these adaptations not only highlight the incredible diversity among dinosaurs, but also their ability to respond ingeniously to the environmental challenges they faced in their ever-changing world. Each physical trait played a crucial role in their survival, ensuring they could flourish in their unique habitats. The care that dinosaurs provided for their young reveals fascinating insights into their behaviors and social structures. Evidence from fossilized nests, eggs, and even preserved footprints suggests that many dinosaurs exhibited parental care similar to some modern birds. The discovery of large clusters of fossilized dinosaur eggs in nests indicates that these creatures likely returned to their nesting sites, suggesting a commitment to protecting and nurturing their offspring. Some species, like the duck-billed hadrosaurs, have been found in nesting colonies, which implies that they may have raised their young in groups, providing added protection from predators. In certain cases, paleontologists have uncovered fossils of adult dinosaurs with hatchlings nearby, reinforcing the idea that some species may have been attentive caregivers. Furthermore, the morphology of dinosaur nests often shows that they were delicately constructed, with specific designs that helped protect eggs from environmental threats. Fossils of theropods, which are closely related to modern birds, often show evidence of brood patches, areas on their bodies that would have kept eggs warm during incubation. This suggests that some dinosaurs sat on their eggs, much like how birds do today. The interactions observed in the fossil record demonstrate that nurturing behaviors were likely present in various dinosaur species, highlighting a complex and caring aspect of their life history that parallels some behaviors in today's avian relatives. Throughout the Mesozoic era, predatory dinosaurs played a crucial role in shaping ecosystems, influencing both prey species and plant communities. Among the most notable predators were the fearsome Tyrannosaurus rex, the swift Velociraptor, and the agile Allosaurus, each uniquely adapted to their hunting strategies and environments. The Tyrannosaurus rex, often considered the apex predator of its time, wielded an incredibly powerful bite with teeth designed to crush bone. Its sheer size and strength allowed it to take down substantial prey, including large herbivores like Triceratops and Hadrosaurs. This dominance not only maintained the balance by controlling herbivore populations, but also set the stage for healthy competition among the plant-eating dinosaurs, which in turn influenced the types of vegetation that flourished. In contrast, smaller predators like Velociraptor used agility and teamwork. With their keen senses and sharp claws, they hunted in packs to tackle smaller prey and compete effectively against other carnivores. Their predation pressures helped drive evolutionary changes in prey species, encouraging them to develop better defenses, whether through speed, camouflage, or herd behaviors. Allosaurus occupied a middle ground, powerful yet robust. It could take down medium-sized dinosaurs with precision. The presence of such versatile predators forced herbivores to adapt, igniting a dynamic interplay within these prehistoric ecosystems. This evolutionary arms race between predatory and prey species shaped the trajectory of their development over millions of years. These primary predatory dinosaurs dramatically influenced the food chain by regulating herbivore populations, prompting evolutionary adaptations and fostering biodiversity. Their interactions laid the groundwork for the complex relationships seen in today's ecosystems, highlighting the enduring impact of these magnificent creatures. Herbivorous dinosaurs developed a variety of fascinating strategies to defend themselves against predators, combining physical adaptations with behavioral techniques. Some of the largest herbivores, like the long-necked sauropods, relied on sheer size to deter attackers. Their massive bodies made them less appealing targets, and they could use their long tails as powerful whips to fend off threats. Meanwhile, dinosaurs with armor, such as Stegosaurus, showcased protective features like thick plates and spikes that not only provided defense, but also served as visual signals to warn off predators. Many herbivores, like the Triceratops, equipped themselves with formidable horns and robust frills. These features not only offered defensive capabilities during confrontations, but could also help establish dominance within their species. In addition to physical attributes, some herbivorous dinosaurs exhibited social behaviors for protection. They often traveled in herds, which provided safety in numbers. This communal living meant that more eyes could watch for predators, and together they could mount a collective defense if needed. These intricate adaptations and behaviors demonstrate how herbivorous dinosaurs thrived in a world full of dangers, showing a remarkable balance of evolution, instinct, and social interaction that allowed them to survive alongside their predatory counterparts. Evidence of predator-prey interactions among dinosaurs is uncovered through various methods, providing a fascinating glimpse into their world. Fossilized footprints, known as trace fossils, reveal that large carnivorous dinosaurs often followed the tracks of smaller herbivores. This suggests a predator stalking its prey, offering direct evidence of hunting behavior. Additionally, fossilized remains sometimes show tooth marks on bones, indicating that a carnivore had fed on a specific animal. In some cases, we can even find esophagus impressions with embedded plant material in the teeth of the predators, which showcases their diet and feeding patterns. Some fossils vividly depict predation in action, such as that of a small dinosaur found with the sharp teeth of a larger dinosaur embedded in its body. This powerful imagery not only highlights the interaction, but suggests that predation was a significant part of the ecosystem. Moreover, the discovery of nests containing both eggs of herbivorous dinosaurs and evidence of large predators nearby hints at a complex food web where predators and prey coexisted and evolved alongside one another. Each piece of evidence builds a story of a world where survival hinged on the relationship between hunter and hunted, demonstrating the delicate balance of prehistoric ecosystems. Throughout Earth's history, several significant extinction events reshaped the landscape of life, leaving a profound impact on dinosaur populations long before their eventual extinction. One of the most notable events occurred at the end of the Permian period, often referred to as the Great Dying. This cataclysmic event eliminated nearly 90% of species, transforming ecosystems and clearing the way for new life forms, including the ancestors of dinosaurs. Moving forward in time, the Triassic-Jurassic extinction marked a crucial turning point, occurring roughly in the middle of the Mesozoic era. This event wiped out a significant portion of the reptilian species that shared the world with early dinosaurs. The rapid climate changes and volcanic activity created inhospitable conditions, allowing dinosaurs to flourish as they took advantage of the niches left vacant by the extinct species. The most famous of these events is arguably the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction, which occurred about 65 million years ago and is often credited with the end of the dinosaurs' reign. This mass extinction was likely caused by a combination of a catastrophic asteroid impact and massive volcanic eruptions, which drastically altered the climate. The dust and debris scattered into the atmosphere blocked sunlight, disrupting both plant life and the food chains that sustained dinosaurs. Through these major extinction events, dinosaurs navigated a world of constant change. While many populations faced decline and disappearance because of environmental shifts, others adapted and thrived. Ultimately, it was the final cataclysm that sealed their fate, but their legacy endures, woven into the fabric of Earth's evolutionary history. The leading theory regarding the mass extinction of the dinosaurs centers on a catastrophic event, most notably the impact of a massive asteroid or comet. This theory gained traction after the discovery of a layer of iridium-rich clay in geological formations worldwide, particularly in a site in Mexico known as the Chicxulub crater. Iridium is rare on Earth's surface, but more common in asteroids, pointing to an extraterrestrial source. When this celestial body struck the planet, it triggered an unprecedented chain of events. The impact would have released an immense amount of energy, equivalent to millions of nuclear bombs, resulting in massive fires, tsunamis, and a cloud of dust and debris that encircled the globe. This cloud blocked sunlight, drastically cooling the planet and disrupting ecosystems essential for survival. Photosynthesis would have slowed dramatically, leading to a collapse of food chains. Supporting evidence also includes fossil records showing a sudden disappearance of numerous species around the time of this event, indicating a severe and rapid decline in biodiversity. In addition, geological evidence suggests a dramatic change in climate, reinforcing the idea that the Earth's environment changed so rapidly that many species, including the dinosaurs, could not adapt in time. While other explanations, such as intense volcanic activity or changing sea levels, have been suggested as contributing factors, the asteroid impact remains the most widely supported explanation, with substantial evidence amalgamating to support a singular moment of extinction that altered the course of life on Earth dramatically. The theories surrounding dinosaur extinction have transformed significantly over the years, reflecting advancements in scientific understanding and new fossil discoveries. Initially, the dominant belief was that dinosaurs simply died out due to environmental changes over time, such as declines in food supply or gradual climatic shifts. Early theories lacked specific evidence and relied heavily on the notion of dinosaurs being outcompeted by emerging mammals. In the mid-20th century, a revolutionary hypothesis emerged, one that linked the extinction to a catastrophic event. This idea gained traction, particularly after the discovery of a layer of iridium-rich clay, indicating a massive asteroid impact around the time dinosaurs vanished. This impact hypothesis proposed that the collision released vast amounts of dust and debris into the atmosphere, dramatically cooling the planet and disrupting ecosystems. As research continued, scientists began to explore other contributing factors. Volcanic activity was identified as another potential culprit, particularly the immense eruptions that created vast lava flows and released greenhouse gases. This volcanic theory suggested that the combination of both an asteroid impact and widespread volcanic eruptions could lead to the harsh conditions that dinosaurs faced. Furthermore, paleontologists started recognizing that extinction might not be a singular event, but rather a prolonged process involving multiple stressors. This view incorporates gradual changes alongside catastrophic events, creating a complex interplay that affected dinosaur survival. As fossil evidence mounted and technology improved, researchers began to consider the role of sea level changes, shifting continents, and the effects of climate change over time. Contemporary understanding embraces a more integrated approach, suggesting that a combination of sudden environmental catastrophes and gradual ecological shifts collectively contributed to the demise of the dinosaurs. Today, theories about dinosaur extinction reflect a dynamic blend of ideas, showing how our understanding evolves as new information comes to light. Rather than a single narrative, it represents a multifaceted story of resilience and adaptation amidst an ever-changing planet. The dinosaur extinction event, which occurred around 66 million years ago, was a pivotal moment that reshaped life on Earth. This dramatic change primarily resulted from a catastrophic asteroid impact and possibly volcanic activity, triggering a series of ecological consequences. Initially, the immediate aftermath was marked by widespread destruction. The force of the impact generated colossal fires, tsunamis, and a cloud of dust that darkened the skies for months, leading to a sharp drop in temperatures. This dramatic shift disrupted photosynthesis, decimating plant life and creating a unique ripple effect throughout the food chain. Dinosaurs, alongside many other species, disappeared almost overnight. However, this extinction opened up ecological niches that had been occupied by these giant reptiles. In the absence of dominant dinosaur species, small mammals began to thrive. With fewer predators around, these mammals rapidly evolved and diversified, ultimately paving the way for the rise of larger mammals, including primates. Additionally, the extinction allowed for the proliferation of flowering plants, which began to fill the void left by the loss of reptiles and other plant-eating dinosaurs. The recovery of ecosystems took millions of years, but it also set the stage for new evolutionary paths. The mix of surviving species gradually adapted to the evolving environments, leading to the establishment of ecosystems we recognize today. The extinction event was not just an end, but also a transformative moment that allowed life to diversify and flourish in ways that were previously unimaginable. The world, shaped by this upheaval, eventually led to the emergence of numerous species, including our own. Throughout history, many dinosaur fossil discoveries have shed light on the lives of these remarkable creatures, transforming our understanding of their biology, behavior, and evolution. One of the most significant finds was the discovery of dinosaur eggs in Mongolia. These fossilized eggs provided direct evidence of reproductive behaviors, nesting, and even insights into the growth and development of juvenile dinosaurs. Such discoveries revealed that many species exhibited parental care, a behavior not previously associated with reptiles. Another groundbreaking find occurred in the late 19th century with the unveiling of the nearly complete skeleton of a T-Rex in Montana. This fossil became a centerpiece in many museums and gave scientists a clearer picture of its size, structure, and predatory nature. The T-Rex's formidable features, the massive skull filled with sharp teeth and powerful muscles, immediately captured the public imagination and highlighted the fierce abilities of these apex predators. In China, fossils of feathered dinosaurs have provided a crucial link between dinosaurs and modern birds. The discovery of species like Archaeopteryx demonstrated that features such as feathers evolved well before the advent of flight. This finding reshaped our understanding of dinosaur physiology and showcased their potential connection to the ancestors of today's avians, painting a new picture of what some dinosaurs may have looked like. The extensive fossil beds found in the late Jurassic and early Cretaceous periods, particularly in the western United States, have unveiled a treasure trove of information about dinosaur diversity. Sites like the Morrison Formation contain numerous well-preserved skeletons, revealing a wide array of species that coexisted, from massive sauropods to agile theropods. These findings help scientists understand ecosystem dynamics and how different dinosaurs adapted to their environments. Moreover, the discovery of fossilized tracks in various regions offers another window into dinosaur behavior. These trackways help researchers analyze movement patterns, social behaviors, and even herd dynamics. By studying these imprints, paleontologists can infer how dinosaurs interacted with one another and their environments. Each of these discoveries builds upon one another, constantly rewriting the narrative of dinosaur history. They remind us that without these remnants of the past, our understanding of an era long gone would remain a mere shadow rather than a vibrant story filled with life, diversity, and complexity. As scientists continue to explore and unearth new fossils, our comprehension of these incredible creatures will undoubtedly evolve, revealing even more about their extraordinary world. Paleontologists employ a meticulous process to differentiate dinosaur species through the examination of fossil evidence. Each dinosaur left behind unique clues in the form of bones, teeth, and even footprints. Initially, researchers start by analyzing the physical characteristics of the discovered fossils. They look at the size, shape, and structure of bones, as these features often can indicate different species. For instance, some dinosaurs had distinct spikes or frills on their skulls, while others showed variations in tooth shape. Some were adapted for tearing flesh, while others for grinding plants. This variation allows scientists to categorize dinosaurs into specific groups. These distinguishing traits are compared against known species to identify similarities and differences. In addition to skeletal analysis, paleontologists also use a technique called morphometrics, which involves measuring and comparing the shapes of bones statistically. This method helps establish evolutionary relationships and can reveal how closely related different species might be. If a dinosaur's fossils exhibit features that resemble those of another known species but vary in specific ways, it could indicate a new species. Fossils are often found in sedimentary layers that can tell a story about the environment and time period in which the dinosaurs lived. By understanding the geological context and how various species might have coexisted, paleontologists can draw conclusions about their behavior and evolution. Finally, advanced technologies such as DNA analysis from exceptionally preserved fossils or isotopic techniques allow for even deeper insights into the characteristics and relationships between different dinosaur species. All these approaches combine, creating a comprehensive picture that helps paleontologists classify and understand the vast diversity of dinosaurs that once roamed our planet. Interpreting fossil records presents a multitude of challenges that scientists must navigate to reconstruct the history of life on Earth. One major hurdle is the incompleteness of the fossil record itself. Fossils form under specific conditions, often requiring rapid burial to protect organisms from decay and destruction. This means many creatures and entire ecosystems left no trace behind. As a result, the fossil record can be compared to an incomplete puzzle with missing pieces that are crucial for understanding the full picture of ancient life. Another challenge is the complexity of dating fossils. Scientists use various techniques to estimate the age of rock layers and the fossils within them, but these methods can sometimes yield conflicting results. Additionally, the processes of erosion, tectonic shifts, and volcanic activity can disturb fossil sites, making it difficult to determine their context and relationships to other findings. Moreover, interpreting the size, shape, and anatomy of fossils can lead to misconceptions. Often, only partial remains are available, which can make it challenging to accurately classify species or understand their evolutionary relationships. Misidentifications can occur not only because of the limitations in the fossil evidence, but also due to the similarity of certain species from different periods. Additionally, environmental changes over millions of years can influence the habitats in which organisms lived, adding another layer of complexity. Scientists must consider how ancient climates and ecosystems functioned, which requires integrating evidence from various scientific fields, including geology, biology, and paleontology. These interdisciplinary efforts aim to create a clearer view of how dinosaurs and other prehistoric life forms interacted with their environments. Finally, the technological advancements that assist in fossil analysis present their own challenges. New techniques can provide unprecedented insights, but may also lead to revisions of previously accepted ideas, necessitating continual adaptation and flexibility in understanding. Each of these challenges contributes to the ongoing excitement and complexity of paleontology, revealing that every fossil tells a story, albeit one that is often fragmented and hard to decipher. Advanced technologies have revolutionized the study of dinosaur fossils, allowing scientists to explore these ancient remains like never before. One significant advancement is imaging technology, such as computed tomography, which enables researchers to look inside fossils without damaging them. This non-invasive method reveals intricate internal structures, helping scientists understand how dinosaurs moved, lived, and even how their bodies evolved over time. Additionally, 3D scanning technology has made it possible to create detailed digital models of fossils. These models can be shared and studied around the world, facilitating collaboration among paleontologists and allowing educational institutions to display fossils virtually, offering broader access to these ancient treasures. The application of geochemistry has also opened new doors. By analyzing the chemical composition of fossilized bones and teeth, scientists can glean insights into the diets and environments of dinosaurs. This has provided a clearer picture of how different species interacted with their ecosystems. Moreover, advancements in excavation tools, such as lightweight drills and specialized tools, enable more precise and careful extraction of fossils from rocky sediments. This reduces damage during the process and preserves as much context as possible, which is crucial for understanding the fossil's story within its environment. Together, these technologies not only enhance our knowledge of dinosaur biology and behavior, but also allow researchers to piece together the mysteries of prehistoric life with greater accuracy and efficiency, enriching our narrative of the age of dinosaurs. The connection between dinosaurs and modern birds is supported by several compelling lines of evidence that span anatomy, behavior, and fossil discoveries. Firstly, the fossil record reveals an impressive sequence of transitional species, particularly among theropods, small, bipedal dinosaurs that exhibited many bird-like features. For instance, fossils such as the well-known Archaeopteryx showcase feathers, a characteristic previously thought to be exclusive to birds, alongside dinosaur traits like sharp claws and a long, bony tail. From an anatomical perspective, many dinosaurs and modern birds share similar skeletal structures. These include hollow bones that reduce weight without sacrificing strength, a trait that facilitates flight in birds. The arrangement of the wrist and the development of a wishbone, as seen in both groups, further illustrates this evolutionary link. Both also exhibit similar arrangements in their hip structures, with adaptations that support bipedal movement. Behaviorally, evidence suggests that some dinosaurs displayed nesting and brooding practices that resemble those of modern birds, indicating shared reproductive strategies. Many theropods likely cared for their young, similar to how birds protect their nests today. Additionally, advancements in molecular biology have allowed scientists to analyze proteins and genes from ancient fossils, revealing genetic similarities that point toward a common heritage. Recent studies have demonstrated that proteins found in feather-like structures among some dinosaur fossils share a close relationship with the keratin found in modern birds. All these pieces come together to form a robust body of evidence, indicating that the lineage leading to contemporary birds emerged from a group of agile dinosaurs. This exciting connection not only enriches our understanding of evolution, but also highlights the dynamic nature of life on Earth over millions of years. The connection between certain dinosaur species and modern birds is a fascinating example of evolution in action. This transformation took place over millions of years within a subgroup of dinosaurs known as theropods, which includes well-known species like the Velociraptor and eventually the Tyrannosaurus rex. As the environment changed, certain theropods began developing features that would aid in survival, including feathers, which were likely initially used for insulation or display rather than for flight. These feathers helped them regulate temperature or attract mates, much like how some modern birds use their plumage today. Over time, as some species faced different ecological niches, those with lighter bodies and adaptations for gliding or eventually flapping had an advantage in escaping predators or catching prey. Additionally, the unique skeletal adaptations seen in birds, such as a lightweight but strong structure with fused bones, can be traced back to the theropod lineage. This evolutionary path illustrates the gradual development of traits suited for flight, highlighting how adaptability in response to environmental pressures can lead to remarkable changes over generations. The resemblance of birds to certain dinosaur species is a testament to their shared ancestry and a clear illustration of how evolution crafts features to meet the demands of survival in changing worlds. The discovery of feathered dinosaurs has fundamentally transformed our understanding of the evolutionary links between dinosaurs and modern birds. Initially, dinosaurs were often envisioned as large, scaly reptiles, akin to modern-day crocodiles. However, the unearthing of fossils revealing feathers has illustrated that many dinosaur species, particularly theropods, the group that includes the infamous Velociraptor and ultimately birds, exhibited characteristics once thought exclusive to birds. This evidence supports the concept that feathers likely served multiple purposes beyond flight. They may have been used for insulation, display, or camouflage. This discovery suggests a more intricate picture of dinosaur biology, indicating that they had adaptations for survival and social interactions that were quite complex. Furthermore, these findings have encouraged scientists to revise the evolutionary timeline, showing that not all birds descended from flightless ancestors in a straightforward way, but rather that feathers arose in dinosaurs long before the advent of true flying birds. This intricate web of evolution portrays a scenario where behaviors and features associated with birds developed in a variety of forms among feathered dinosaurs, illustrating a gradual shift rather than a sudden leap. As a result, our view of dinosaurs and their relationship to birds has evolved into a more dynamic narrative, highlighting evolution's creativity and adaptability over millions of years. Dinosaurs have captured the imagination of people around the world, leading to their portrayal in various forms of popular culture, including films, books, and artwork. These representations often emphasize their size, ferocity, and dramatic features, which makes for exciting storytelling but can overshadow scientific accuracy. Classic films like Jurassic Park showcase dinosaurs as terrifying predators, bringing them to life with stunning visuals. However, this portrayal sometimes leans into exaggeration, leading audiences to perceive them as relentless hunters when, in reality, many species were herbivorous or exhibited complex social behaviors. In literature and art, dinosaurs are often depicted with scaly skin, reminiscent of reptiles, while recent scientific research suggests that some dinosaurs possessed feathers or feather-like structures. This change in perspective reflects a deeper understanding of their evolutionary connections to modern birds, an idea that is now widely accepted in paleontology. Additionally, popular representations frequently ignore the diversity within dinosaur species, presenting them as monolithic giants rather than a varied group with different sizes, shapes, and behaviors. Another significant aspect of dinosaur portrayals in culture is the tendency to attribute human-like emotions or intelligence to them, a concept best exemplified in animated films. While some evidence suggests social behaviors among certain dinosaur groups, the emotional depth often ascribed to them is primarily a narrative device. As our understanding of dinosaurs evolves with new discoveries and technologies, the gap between scientific findings and cultural representations continues to narrow. Modern documentaries and educational resources strive to look at dinosaurs through a more accurate lens, emphasizing their unique adaptations, environments, and evolutionary history. This ongoing dialogue between science and popular culture showcases not only our fascination with these ancient creatures, but also our quest to understand their true nature as seen through the lens of evidence and research. Recent research has revealed numerous myths about dinosaurs that have turned out to be misconceptions. One of the most pervasive myths is the idea that all dinosaurs were enormous. While some species did grow to monumental sizes, many dinosaurs were relatively small, akin to the size of modern-day birds or dogs. The diversity in dinosaur size was vast, and this has often been overlooked. Another common misconception is that dinosaurs were sluggish, cold-blooded creatures reminiscent of large reptiles. In contrast, many studies indicate that dinosaurs were likely warm-blooded and had high metabolic rates similar to those of birds. Evidence shows they possessed features such as feathers, which would have helped regulate body temperature and likely aided in display behaviors. The notion that dinosaurs lived in a constant, tropical environment has also been debunked. Fossils discovered in various regions suggest that dinosaurs thrived in a range of climates, including polar regions, where they adapted to survive harsh conditions. This adaptability is a testament to their resilience and diversity. Additionally, the idea that all dinosaurs went extinct due to a single cataclysmic event like a meteor strike is overly simplistic. While that event played a significant role, a series of environmental changes, including volcanic activity and shifting sea levels, also contributed to their decline. These factors worked in tandem rather than in isolation. Finally, many people envision dinosaurs as lizard-like creatures slinking through the underbrush. However, newer findings show that many dinosaurs exhibited a range of complex behaviors, social interactions, and even nesting patterns that are more akin to modern birds and mammals. This shift in understanding highlights not only the intelligence and social structure of some species, but also reveals that dinosaurs were far more dynamic than the static images often portrayed in popular culture. Through the lens of modern science, these myths have given way to a richer and more accurate understanding of the fascinating lives of these ancient creatures. Dinosaur fossils have sparked human imagination and shaped various cultural and mythological narratives throughout history. When ancient peoples stumbled upon large bones, they often lacked the scientific understanding we have today to identify them. Consequently, these fossils were sometimes interpreted as remnants of dragons or giants from folklore. For instance, toward the late 19th century, discoveries in North America led to stories about colossal creatures, which fed into the dragon myths of numerous cultures that spoke of fearsome, massive beasts. In China, dinosaur fossils were once thought to be the bones of dragon-like creatures, reinforcing the symbolism of dragons as powerful, mythical beings. Similarly, in some Native American traditions, extraordinary fossils were woven into legends of great warriors or monstrous animals that roamed the earth in ancient times, manifesting a deep connection with the land and its history. As paleontology progressed and the scientific study of fossils became established, these narratives evolved. The realization that these bones belonged to prehistoric animals sparked both awe and curiosity, influencing literature and popular culture. Dinosaurs became central figures in novels, films, and art, transforming into symbols of the ancient and the unknown. They inspired stories that questioned existence, evolution, and the relationship between humanity and nature. In modern times, these cultural echoes can be seen in everything from children's toys to blockbuster movies, where dinosaurs serve as both terrifying predators and charming heroes. Thus, dinosaur fossils not only provide invaluable insights into Earth's history, but also continue to inform and enrich cultural narratives, bridging the past and present into an inspiring tapestry of storytelling. The breakup of Pangaea, a colossal supercontinent that existed during the late Paleozoic and early Mesozoic eras, had a profound impact on both the distribution and diversity of dinosaur species. As Pangaea began to fracture into smaller continents around 170 million years ago, the resulting isolation of landmasses created unique environments that shaped the evolution of dinosaurs. With landmasses drifting apart, various species became cut off from one another. This separation led to divergent evolutionary paths as dinosaurs adapted to their specific environments, whether they were lush forests, arid deserts, or coastal regions. Each of these new ecosystems presented different challenges and opportunities, which spurred the development of new traits and behaviors. This phenomenon is known as adaptive radiation, where species evolve rapidly to fill available ecological niches. For example, in what is now North America, dinosaurs flourished in environments characterized by vast floodplains and wooded areas, leading to the emergence of large herbivores like the sauropods. Meanwhile, in parts of what we now recognize as modern-day Asia and Europe, different forms of small theropods evolved, showcasing a greater diversity in size and shape, driven by varying climates and food sources. Additionally, as continents drifted away from the equator, some regions became cooler, while others retained a more tropical climate. These climatic shifts further influenced the types of plants available, thereby affecting herbivore populations and, consequently, predator species reliant on them. As dinosaurs adapted and specialized in their respective habitats, they gave rise to a remarkable variety of shapes and sizes, demonstrating resilience and innovation. The breakup of Pangaea didn't just foster diversity, it also set the stage for the emergence of iconic dinosaur groups, contributing to the vibrant tapestry of life that characterized the Mesozoic era. This global reshaping of continents ultimately spurred evolutionary experimentation, leading to the broad range of dinosaur species we study today. Land bridges played a crucial role in the movement and dispersal of dinosaurs across the continents, shaping the distribution of these magnificent creatures. During the age of dinosaurs, particularly in the Mesozoic era, the Earth's land masses were configured differently than they are today, with continents often closer together or even connected. These land bridges, areas where land was exposed due to lower sea levels, functioned as valuable pathways, allowing dinosaurs to migrate in search of food, mates, or suitable habitats. Imagine vast expanses where once separated dinosaur species could meet, facilitating genetic mixing, which would lead to greater diversity. This interchange of species likely resulted in a wider range of adaptations, allowing dinosaurs to exploit various ecological niches. For instance, as certain dinosaurs spread to new lands, they would encounter different climates and environments, prompting evolutionary changes over time. Additionally, land bridges helped soften the effects of geographical isolation. Dinosaurs that found themselves on separate landmasses could eventually cross these bridges to reconnect with others, sharing traits and behaviors that would enrich their respective populations. This interconnectedness significantly influenced the evolutionary trajectory of dinosaurs, enabling them to conquer diverse landscapes from lush forests to arid deserts. Land bridges acted as vital arteries in the dinosaur age, facilitating dispersal and fostering the rich tapestry of life that characterized this fascinating period in Earth's history. Without these natural pathways, the evolutionary legacy of dinosaurs would look dramatically different today. Paleogeographic studies provide critical insights into how the Earth's landscape has changed over millions of years, greatly assisting in reconstructing the habitats where dinosaurs once roamed. By examining fossilized remains, sediment layers, and ancient rock formations, scientists can piece together the vast puzzle of our planet's geological past. These studies reveal how continents drifted and altered climates, leading to various environments ranging from lush forests to arid deserts. For instance, during the age of dinosaurs, certain regions that are now dry land were once submerged underwater or covered in dense vegetation. By mapping these ancient environments, researchers can infer what types of flora and fauna existed alongside dinosaurs. They can determine if conditions were suitable for large herbivores requiring abundant plant life or for predators needing open spaces for hunting. Furthermore, paleogeographic information helps pinpoint where specific dinosaur species thrived. The distribution of fossils across different geological formations indicates that some dinosaurs were adapted to particular habitats, whether it be coastal areas with plentiful food sources or highland regions where temperature variances created unique ecosystems. Thus, through paleogeography, we not only reconstruct where dinosaurs lived, but also gain a deeper understanding of how they adapted to their environments over time, painting a vivid picture of life on Earth during the Mesozoic era. Dinosaurs were not only fascinating giants of the past, they played a crucial role in shaping Earth's ecosystems in ways that still resonate today. During their reign, spanning over 160 million years, dinosaurs influenced many aspects of the environment. For instance, as they strutted across ancient landscapes, their feeding habits significantly affected plant life. Large herbivorous dinosaurs, by consuming vast quantities of vegetation, promoted the growth of new plants. This interaction helped maintain the balance of their ecosystems, encouraging biodiversity. Moreover, dinosaurs contributed to the distribution of plant seeds. By eating fruits and foliage and then dispersing seeds through their waste, they aided in the propagation of various plant species. This act of seed dispersal helped create the rich tapestry of flora we see today, which, in turn, supports a wide range of animal life. The impact of dinosaurs also extends to soil health. Their movement across the land churned and aerated the soil, enhancing nutrient availability. This process laid the groundwork for the rich, productive soils that support our modern ecosystems. Additionally, the chemical reactions arising from their excretions can still be observed in current soil nutrient cycles. Even now, the lineage of birds, descendants of theropod dinosaurs, continues to influence ecosystems worldwide. Birds play vital roles as pollinators, seed dispersers, and pest controllers, all of which can be traced back to behaviors that evolved during the age of dinosaurs. In the grand scheme, the extinction of dinosaurs paved the way for mammals to thrive, eventually leading to the diverse array of life we enjoy today. Their legacy can be found in the structures of contemporary ecosystems, the relationships among species, and the very processes that drive biological diversity. Ultimately, the influence of these magnificent creatures is woven into the fabric of life on Earth, reminding us of their profound legacy every day. Modern animals carry a legacy of adaptations honed over countless generations, many of which can be traced back to prehistoric ecosystems. These traits were crafted by the environments that existed millions of years ago, where survival meant adapting to ever-changing landscapes and challenges. For instance, the ancestors of contemporary mammals once navigated a world filled with towering dinosaurs and fluctuating climates. This led to crucial developments such as warm-bloodedness, allowing them to maintain stable body temperatures and remain active during varying conditions. As the environment transformed, these mammals became adept at exploiting different niches, developing diverse dietary habits that range from herbivory to carnivory. Take the example of modern reptiles, which evolved from the ancestors of ancient creatures like the dinosaurs. Many reptiles today have developed characteristics resembling those of their prehistoric relatives, such as scales that protect them from harsh climates. This adaptability to arid environments speaks to their lineage and environmental pressures that shaped their evolution. In aquatic ecosystems, traits seen in fish and marine mammals, like streamlined bodies for efficient swimming, echo adaptations of ancient species that thrived in prehistoric oceans. The way these creatures have retained or modified their body designs illustrates a continuation of the survival strategies that began in deep geological time. Even in the realm of flight, the evolution of birds showcases a direct lineage from dinosaurs. The development of feathers, which initially may have aided in temperature regulation or display, ultimately became crucial for flight. This evolutionary journey reflects how advantages realized in the past influence existing animal physiology. In short, modern animals exhibit traits shaped by millions of years of evolution, drawing upon a shared ancestry that reveals how those ancient ecosystems established the foundations for survival strategies we see today. These adaptations serve as a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of life on Earth, forever intertwined with the legacy of the prehistoric world. Dinosaur adaptations provide valuable insights that can inform modern conservation efforts. Throughout their reign, dinosaurs adapted to their environments in diverse ways, showcasing the importance of flexibility in survival. For instance, some species developed traits that allowed them to thrive in specific habitats, whether it was the massive sauropods with their long necks reaching high foliage or the armored ankylosaurs that protected themselves from predators. From these examples, we learn that species must adapt to their changing environments to survive. This is increasingly relevant today, as many habitats are being altered or destroyed due to human activity. By studying how dinosaurs responded to climatic shifts or resource scarcity, conservationists can better understand the resilience required for species to survive in the face of modern challenges such as habitat degradation and climate change. Moreover, dinosaurs existed for millions of years, navigating multiple extinction events. Their long-term survival required not only adaptation, but also a balance within ecosystems. Each dinosaur played a role, from herbivores maintaining plant health to carnivores controlling herbivore populations, demonstrating the intricate connections in ecosystems. This highlights the necessity of preserving biodiversity today. Fostering a variety of species in a habitat enhances its stability and resilience, helping ecosystems withstand stresses. Finally, the study of dinosaur fossils shows how the fragility of ecosystems can lead to dramatic changes. Understanding the chain reactions triggered by the loss of even one species emphasizes the importance of protecting all forms of life. Each species contributes to the larger web of life, and safeguarding them can help maintain ecological balance. By applying these lessons of adaptability, interconnectedness, and the significance of maintaining diverse ecosystems, we can create more effective conservation strategies for the world we inhabit today. Museums are vital in illuminating the fascinating world of dinosaurs and prehistoric life, serving as gateways to understanding our planet's distant past. They house impressive fossil collections, showcasing skeletons and footprints that bring these ancient creatures to life in a tangible way. When visitors walk through these exhibits, they aren't just looking at bones, they're connecting with the history of life on Earth. Interactive displays and well-crafted dioramas synthesize information about the environments in which dinosaurs thrived. These setups allow people to visualize ecosystems, providing context for how different species interacted with each other and their surroundings. Educational programs and guided tours further enhance this experience, often led by paleontologists and educators who share their knowledge and passion, making the past feel relevant and engaging. Additionally, museums often collaborate with schools, creating outreach programs that bring the wonders of ancient life directly to students. Hands-on workshops allow kids to dig for fossils or create their own dinosaur models, sparking curiosity and creativity. By fostering a sense of discovery, these institutions transform complex scientific concepts into relatable knowledge, encouraging future generations to explore the fields of paleontology, geology, and biology. Through exhibitions, education, and community outreach, museums not only preserve the legacy of dinosaurs, but also cultivate a broader understanding of the biological and geological processes that have shaped life on Earth. In doing so, they inspire awe and respect for the natural world, reminding us of the rich tapestry of history that predates humanity. Educational institutions are employing a variety of creative methods to engage the public with fossil exhibits, transforming them into interactive learning experiences. One approach involves the use of augmented reality, where visitors can use smartphones or tablets to view lifelike 3D dinosaurs and ancient ecosystems overlaid on fossil displays. This technology brings fossils to life, allowing audiences to visualize the size and movement of these magnificent creatures. Another innovative strategy is hands-on fossil excavation sites created within museums. These installations provide a simulated experience where individuals, especially children, can dig for replicas of fossils, giving them a taste of paleontological discovery. Educational workshops often accompany these activities, where experts explain the science behind fossilization and the importance of these finds in understanding Earth's history. Institutions are also creating themed events and exhibitions that revolve around specific topics, such as plant life from the dinosaur age or the impact of extinction events. Through engaging storytelling, they connect visitors emotionally to the subject matter, making the exhibits memorable and impactful. Moreover, virtual tours and online resources have become increasingly prevalent. These platforms often allow audiences from all around the world to explore fossil collections and learn from scientists about ongoing research, effectively breaking down geographical barriers to education. By blending technology, interactive experiences, and captivating narratives, educational institutions are not only showcasing fossils, but also igniting curiosity and inspiring a deeper understanding of our planet's distant past. Interactive technologies have revolutionized the way we engage with dinosaur exhibits, making learning an immersive experience. Through augmented reality and virtual reality, visitors can step into prehistoric worlds where they witness dinosaurs in their natural habitats. These technologies allow for dynamic storytelling, enabling people to explore how these magnificent creatures lived, hunted, and interacted with their environment. Touchscreens and interactive displays provide additional layers of engagement. They can offer detailed information on different species, their diets and behaviors, all tailored to different learning styles. For example, visitors can touch a screen to see how a baby dinosaur might have looked compared to its adult form, making the information tangible and relatable. Furthermore, interactive simulations can portray the movement and size of dinosaurs, helping audiences grasp the scale of these ancient giants. Some exhibits even offer hands-on fossil digs, allowing people to unearth replica fossils, fostering a direct connection to paleontological processes. This blend of technology and tactile experiences creates a richer understanding of dinosaurs, transforming facts into personal discovery and often leaving a lasting impact on how individuals perceive the prehistoric world. Throughout the world, certain regions stand out as major hotspots for dinosaur fossil discoveries, primarily due to their unique geological characteristics and historical significance. One of the most famous areas is the western United States, particularly Montana and Wyoming, which lie along the Rocky Mountains. This region features sedimentary rock formations that were deposited during the late Jurassic and Cretaceous periods, providing a treasure trove of well-preserved fossils. The dry climate and erosion from rivers have continuously exposed these ancient beds, making it easier for paleontologists to uncover remains. Another notable hotspot is Argentina's Patagonian region, where vast plains host layers rich in dinosaur bones. Here, the size and diversity of discovered dinosaurs, including some of the largest creatures to ever walk the Earth, offer key insights into dinosaur evolution and biology. The area's geological history, marked by periods of volcanic activity, has also contributed to the preservation of fossils. In Europe, regions like the Isle of Wight in England and parts of Germany are significant for their fossil records and the variety of species found there. The Isle of Wight, for example, has yielded many unique dinosaur species that help scientists understand the ecosystem of ancient England. In Asia, Mongolia's Gobi Desert has captivated researchers with its extraordinary fossil discoveries, including the famous dinosaur eggs and a wide variety of theropods. The harsh desert climate and sparse vegetation have surprisingly aided fossil preservation, revealing a glimpse into a very different prehistoric world. Each of these areas plays a pivotal role in enhancing our understanding of dinosaurs. They not only provide physical evidence of what these creatures once looked like and how they lived, but they also help paint a broader picture of Earth's history, climate shifts, and the evolutionary pathways that led to the rich diversity of life we see today. International collaborations in paleontology play a crucial role in advancing our understanding of ancient life on Earth. When researchers from different countries come together, they bring unique perspectives, practices, and resources that enhance scientific inquiry. One significant benefit is the pooling of expertise. Each scientist may specialize in different areas, such as geology, biology, or paleobiology, leading to more comprehensive studies. This interdisciplinary approach allows for deeper analyses of fossil records and environmental contexts. Moreover, fossil discoveries often occur in specific geographic regions, making it essential for scientists to work across borders to access and study these finds. Collaborative efforts facilitate the sharing of specimens, data, and technology. For instance, advanced imaging techniques or fossil preparation methods developed in one country can be utilized globally, making research more efficient and effective. Cultural exchange is another advantage of these collaborations. By working together, scientists can learn from each other's methodologies and cultural approaches to research, which can inspire innovative techniques and foster a sense of community in the scientific field. Furthermore, international partnerships often lead to large-scale projects, such as digging expeditions or comprehensive surveys, which might be financially or logistically challenging for a single country to undertake alone. These collaborations not only enrich scientific knowledge, but also promote a global understanding of Earth's history, helping to piece together the complex puzzle of life and evolution over millions of years. By combining efforts and resources, the international paleontological community can tackle challenges more effectively, driving the field forward in ways that would be impossible in isolation. Across the globe, numerous excavation sites continue to reveal fascinating insights into the lives and diversity of dinosaurs. One particularly promising area is the Badlands of Montana in the United States, where fossils from the late Cretaceous period frequently surface. This region has been a veritable treasure trove for paleontologists, yielding remarkable finds, including the remains of formidable theropods and herbivorous dinosaurs. Additionally, the Gobi Desert in Mongolia remains an epicenter for dinosaur discoveries. This rugged terrain has produced extraordinary fossils, including those of the Velociraptor, and continues to be a focal point for intensive digs. The combination of harsh conditions and rich deposits means that researchers are continually uncovering not only bones, but also well-preserved eggs and rare mummy fossils that offer insights into dinosaur growth and behavior. Further afield, the southern regions of Argentina have hosted extensive excavations that have revealed some of the largest dinosaurs ever discovered. This area, known for its vast fossil beds, keeps giving researchers new species and skeletal remains that challenge our understanding of dinosaur evolution and size. Finally, in the northern reaches of Canada, the Arctic regions are under investigation. Here, scientists explore sites that may hold clues to the behavior and adaptation of dinosaurs living in cooler climates. As ice melts due to climate change, these frozen time capsules present a unique opportunity to study ancient ecosystems in ways that were previously inaccessible. These ongoing excavations are not just about uncovering bones. They are rich opportunities for understanding how dinosaurs lived, thrived, and interacted with their environments. Each find adds a piece to the ever-evolving puzzle of our planet's prehistory. The study of dinosaurs has had a profound impact on various fields of science, influencing our understanding of biology, geology, and even climate change. One of the most significant contributions has been in the realm of evolutionary biology. By studying the fossil record, scientists have traced how dinosaurs adapted over millions of years, revealing insights into natural selection and the processes driving evolution. Dinosaurs have also enriched our understanding of paleo-environments. Fossils provide clues about the Earth's climate millions of years ago, revealing a world that was very different from today. By analyzing these ancient ecosystems, scientists can draw parallels to current environmental changes, enhancing our grasp of how species respond to shifting climates. Furthermore, the methodology used in paleontology has contributed to advancements in technology and scientific practices. For instance, techniques developed for excavating and analyzing fossils have parallels in fields like archaeology and forensic science, showcasing how interdisciplinary approaches enrich our collective knowledge. Additionally, the study of dinosaur biology, including their growth patterns and physiology, sheds light on vertebrate evolution as a whole. By understanding how dinosaurs lived and thrived, researchers can better comprehend the ecological dynamics that shape modern animal life. The exploration of dinosaurs transcends mere fascination with these ancient creatures. It serves as a gateway to understanding broader scientific principles that continue to inform and inspire research across multiple disciplines. Paleontology plays a vital role in shaping the next generation of scientists by providing key insights into the history of life on Earth and fostering various scientific skills. It serves as a gateway to understanding evolution, showcasing how species adapt and change over millions of years. This historical lens allows students to appreciate the delicate balance of ecosystems and the factors that drive biological diversity. The practical aspects of paleontology, like excavation, fossil preparation, and analysis, encourage hands-on learning. Students develop crucial techniques in observation and data collection, learning to analyze evidence from the past to draw meaningful conclusions about ancient life. Such skills are foundational for many scientific disciplines, including geology, biology, and environmental science. Furthermore, by studying ancient organisms and their environments, students can make connections to contemporary issues, such as climate change and extinction. This relevance helps cultivate a sense of responsibility toward preserving our planet and inspires innovative thinking about future challenges. Finally, the allure of dinosaurs and other prehistoric creatures captures the imagination of students, sparking curiosity and engagement in science. This excitement can drive a lifelong pursuit of knowledge, ensuring that fields like paleontology continue to thrive and evolve, while also contributing to a broader understanding of science and its impact on the world. Interdisciplinary research plays a crucial role in enhancing our understanding of dinosaur biology and ecology by integrating knowledge and methodologies from various scientific fields. Paleontology, the study of ancient life, is at the heart of dinosaur research. However, when it collaborates with disciplines like geology, biology, chemistry, and even computer science, it creates a richer picture of how dinosaurs lived and interacted with their environments. For instance, geology provides insights into the sediment layers where fossils are found, helping scientists comprehend the habitats dinosaurs occupied. By studying fossilized plants and analyzing ancient climate patterns, geologists can determine what vegetation was available and how it influenced dinosaur diets and behaviors. Meanwhile, biology allows researchers to draw comparisons between dinosaurs and modern animals, offering clues about their growth patterns, reproduction, and social structures. Chemistry also plays a vital role, especially in analyzing the composition of fossilized remains. By examining the chemical traces within bones or teeth, scientists can infer what dinosaurs ate and how their bodies functioned. Techniques such as isotope analysis can reveal nutritional habits, while molecular studies can illuminate diseases or stressors affecting dinosaur populations. Computer science contributes through modeling and simulations, which can recreate ancient ecosystems, climate conditions, and even dinosaur movements. This technology allows scientists to test hypotheses about how dinosaurs may have responded to environmental changes or interacted with one another. By combining insights across these disciplines, researchers can paint a comprehensive portrait of the lives of dinosaurs, exploring not just their physical characteristics, but also their ecological roles, evolutionary adaptations, and responses to their ever-changing world. Interdisciplinary collaboration sharpens the focus of dinosaur research, igniting new discoveries and deepening our appreciation of these magnificent creatures from the past. The Mesozoic era, often referred to as the Age of Dinosaurs, witnessed significant climatic fluctuations that played a crucial role in shaping their evolution and survival. In this era, spanning several 100 million years, the planet experienced warm temperatures, with lush vegetation thriving in a generally tropical environment. However, it was also marked by varying climate conditions, including periods of both arid and humid climates. These changes influenced dinosaur evolution in several ways. For starters, the rise and fall of sea levels led to the creation of new habitats. As coastlines shifted, areas that were once submerged became dry land, promoting the development of diverse ecosystems. Dinosaurs adapted to these changing environments, evolving traits that allowed them to exploit new food sources and survive in different climates. For instance, herbivorous dinosaurs developed varied feeding strategies and body shapes to cope with the types of vegetation that flourished in their specific regions. When climatic conditions became drier, some dinosaurs adapted by becoming more efficient in their movements and feeding habits. Smaller or more adaptable species thrived during these transitions, showcasing the versatility of dinosaurs. During warmer periods, giant sauropods roamed vast areas, consuming extensive plant life, while predatory dinosaurs developed diverse hunting strategies suited to the available prey. Conversely, significant events such as volcanic eruptions or asteroid impacts caused sudden climatic shifts. These cataclysmic changes dramatically affected the planet's ecosystems, leading to vast extinctions among many species. However, some dinosaurs demonstrated remarkable resilience, undergoing evolutionary changes that allowed them to persist in less favorable conditions. The Mesozoic era's climatic changes were fundamental to the evolutionary journey of dinosaurs. Their ability to adapt to diverse environments influenced by shifting climates fueled their dominance on Earth for over 160 million years. As climates evolved, so too did the myriad forms and behaviors of these incredible creatures, sealing their fate as one of nature's most successful adaptations. Throughout the Mesozoic era, dinosaurs experienced significant climate shifts that played a crucial role in shaping their evolution and adaptations. Fossil evidence reveals a dynamic world characterized by varying temperatures, humidity levels, and even atmospheric composition. For instance, during the Jurassic period, a warm and humid climate fostered rich vegetation, which supported large herbivorous dinosaurs. However, as the climate shifted toward drier conditions in the late Jurassic and into the Cretaceous, many dinosaurs adapted by developing new feeding strategies or physical traits. Fossilized remains indicate that some species developed longer necks to reach higher vegetation as lower plant life became scarce. Moreover, the tooth structure of certain dinosaurs changed, suggesting adaptations for more resilient diets to cope with tougher, less nutrient-rich plants. These adaptations were a direct response to changing ecosystems influenced by shifting climates. In addition to changes in diet and morphology, evidence of migration patterns has been discovered. Fossils found in areas that were once lush and tropical reveal how some species relocated in search of suitable habitats as temperatures fluctuated. Similarly, the discovery of dinosaur fossils in polar regions shows that some species could thrive in both warm and cooler climates, indicating an ability to adapt their behaviors and physical traits to survive. The impact of climate shifts is not just limited to physical adaptations, but extends to reproductive strategies as well. Evidence suggests that some dinosaurs laid their eggs in communal nests, likely as a response to environmental pressures, increasing the chances of offspring survival in changing conditions. Overall, these adaptations demonstrate the remarkable resilience and flexibility of dinosaurs in the face of a constantly changing world, providing us with insight into how life on Earth responds to dramatic shifts in climate. Studying prehistoric climates is like peering into a vast archive of Earth's history, where each chapter reveals how our planet responded to various environmental changes. By examining periods when dinosaurs roamed, we gain critical perspectives on climate variations, atmospheric compositions, and ecosystem adaptations. For instance, during the Mesozoic era, which spanned several 100 million years, the planet experienced higher temperatures and different atmospheric conditions compared to today. Vegetation thrived in these warm climates, demonstrating the resilience of ecosystems when faced with significant shifts. These ancient climates teach us about the long-term impacts of carbon levels on global temperatures, as we find evidence of lush habitats existing during periods of high atmospheric carbon dioxide. By analyzing data from sediment layers and fossils, scientists can identify how ecosystems adjusted to these changes, whether through species migration, adaptation, or extinction. Understanding these patterns can help scientists predict how today's rapidly changing climate might affect biodiversity and the stability of ecosystems. Moreover, prehistoric climates provide a backdrop against which we can compare current changes. By recognizing the natural variability of Earth's climate over geologic time, we can better appreciate the unprecedented speed at which human activities are influencing climate today. Insights gained from ancient shifts in temperature and sea levels inform us about potential future scenarios. This knowledge becomes crucial for developing effective strategies to mitigate current climate challenges and promote adaptation in both natural ecosystems and human societies. Yesterday's climates hold valuable lessons for shaping a sustainable tomorrow. The evolutionary ancestors of dinosaurs share a fascinating lineage that leads back to the Triassic period, a time filled with an array of reptiles. Before dinosaurs roamed the Earth, their ancestors were small, agile creatures known as archosaurs, which emerged following the decline of earlier dominant reptilian groups. These archosaurs exhibited key traits like an upright stance and a more efficient way of moving, both of which would later benefit dinosaurs immensely. Among the archosaurs, two distinct lines developed. One led to the modern-day crocodiles, and the other gave rise to the dinosaurs, including their eventual descendants, such as birds. The ancestors of dinosaurs were characterized by certain adaptations, including specialized teeth and limbs that began to reflect the diverse ways of life they would later embrace. During this period, the climate was warm and humid, creating lush environments that encouraged rapid evolution. This challenging but rich landscape fostered competition, pushing these early reptiles to adapt and evolve various survival strategies. Over millions of years, certain archosaurs gradually evolved into dinosaurs, taking on forms that would dominate the planet for over 160 million years. By studying fossil records, paleontologists have pieced together a clearer picture of these early ancestors, revealing how their traits paved the way for the distinctive characteristics of dinosaurs. They began to develop features such as larger skulls, more robust limbs, and an increasing variety of body shapes that would later define the incredible diversity seen within the dinosaur lineage. This evolutionary journey highlights the remarkable adaptation and survival strategies that ultimately led to the reign of dinosaurs across the ancient Earth. Dinosaurs were an integral part of the vast web of life during the Mesozoic era, a period often referred to as the Age of Reptiles. This era, which stretched for millions of years, was characterized by a rich diversity of species that coexisted in a dynamic environment. Dinosaurs themselves are part of a larger group known as archosaurs, which also included crocodilians and pterosaurs, flying reptiles that shared the landscape with them. In the broader tree of life, dinosaurs evolved from earlier reptiles, emerging during a time when the continents were arranged quite differently than today. They adapted to various ecosystems, resulting in a remarkable variety of forms and sizes. Some evolved into enormous herbivores that grazed on the lush vegetation of the time, while others became fierce predators, finely tuned for hunting. The tree of life is not a straight line, but a branching network, illustrating how different species are related through common ancestors. This means that while dinosaurs were dominant on land, other life forms like mammals began to evolve from different branches of reptiles. The close relationship between birds and certain theropod dinosaurs points to how some dinosaurs ultimately evolved to take to the skies. During their reign, dinosaurs filled ecological roles much like animals do today. They were prey, predators, and scavengers, interacting with plant life and influencing the evolution of both flora and fauna. Their existence shaped ecosystems, and the interactions within these communities highlight the complexity of life during that era. Thus, dinosaurs not only fit into the broader tree of life, but played a pivotal role in its development, setting the stage for the evolution of many species, including our own. During the time of the dinosaurs, a rich tapestry of prehistoric life thrived alongside them, creating a dynamic and complex ecosystem. One of the most notable groups was the pterosaur, a flying reptile that soared through the skies, capable of covering large distances in search of food, such as fish or smaller terrestrial creatures. On the ground, early mammals grew and adapted in various shapes, some small enough to evade larger predators, while others began to fill ecological niches. Meanwhile, marine environments teemed with life. Massive marine reptiles like plesiosaurs, with their long necks and wide bodies, patrolled the oceans, while ichthyosaurs resembled sleek dolphins, expertly navigating the waters. These predators interacted with the dinosaurs indirectly, influencing food webs and the availability of resources. For instance, dinosaurs may have benefited from the remains of marine creatures washed ashore, providing nourishment. Additionally, various species of insects, amphibians, and other reptiles coexisted, forming crucial links in food chains. For example, insects served as pollinators for emerging plant life, while small reptiles and amphibians contributed to both the diet of larger species and the overall biodiversity, promoting healthy ecosystems. Interactions among these creatures ranged from predation and competition for food to symbiotic relationships, where different species benefited from each other, creating a network of life that showcased the interconnectedness of all prehistoric beings. The coexistence of such diverse life forms not only shaped the ecology of the time, but also laid the groundwork for future evolutionary developments after the age of dinosaurs came to an end. Dinosaurs were remarkably diverse and adapted to a wide range of environments, showcasing nature's ability to evolve in response to changing conditions. Each species faced different challenges, whether they lived in lush forests, arid deserts, or along the shores of ancient seas. In dense forests, herbivorous dinosaurs developed long necks to reach high vegetation, allowing them to access food that others couldn't. The Brachiosaurus, for instance, had an elevated posture that helped it browse on treetops, while the Stegosaurus used its plates and spiked tail for defense against predators. In contrast, smaller dinosaurs in open plains were typically nimble, allowing them to escape threats quickly. Species like the Velociraptor perfected agility with a lightweight frame, sharp claws, and keen senses to hunt efficiently. Moreover, some dinosaurs adapted to specific climates. In more arid regions, certain species evolved features to conserve water, such as thick skin or the ability to go longer periods without drinking. The horned dinosaurs, like the Triceratops, had formidable frills and horns, which not only provided protection but also played a role in social interactions and mating displays. Aquatic dinosaurs also adapted uniquely. Plesiosaurs, although technically not dinosaurs but marine reptiles, had streamlined bodies, allowing them to glide through water effortlessly. This adaptability highlights how varied evolutionary paths can result from the demands of the local environment, enabling each species to thrive in its own niche. Overall, adaptation was a dynamic process. Dinosaurs continuously innovated their forms and behaviors in response to ecosystems that were anything but static. This ability to diversify, in turn, fueled their success for millions of years. Convergent evolution occurs when unrelated species develop similar traits or adaptations in response to comparable environmental pressures. In the realm of dinosaurs, several fascinating examples illustrate this phenomenon. One prominent case is the evolution of herbivorous dinosaurs like the duck-billed hadrosaurs and the armored ankylosaurs. Despite differing body shapes and defensive mechanisms, both groups evolved specialized dental structures to efficiently process tough vegetation. This adaptation helped them thrive in similar ecological niches, showcasing how unrelated dinosaurs faced the same dietary challenges and developed corresponding features. Another striking example can be seen in the evolution of large predatory dinosaurs. The Allosaurus and the Spinosaurus, although not closely related, exhibited comparable physical traits for their hunting lifestyles. Both had strong, muscular bodies designed for capturing prey, while variations in their skull formation allowed them to tackle different types of animals within their respective environments. The Allosaurus lingered in land-based territories, while Spinosaurus adapted to a semi-aquatic lifestyle, yet both exhibited powerful limbs and sharp teeth that made them formidable hunters. Furthermore, flying reptiles known as pterosaurs and early birds illustrate another facet of convergent evolution. While pterosaurs were not dinosaurs, their development of wings and the ability to soar through the skies parallel the evolution of flight in birds. Both groups adapted similar wing structures, enabling them to exploit aerial environments for food despite their distinct evolutionary lineages. These examples underscore how different dinosaur species independently arrived at similar adaptations, demonstrating nature's innovative responses to environmental challenges. Through convergent evolution, these creatures carved out their niches, enabling them to survive and flourish in their respective habitats. Geographic isolation played a significant role in the speciation of dinosaurs by separating populations and creating distinct evolutionary paths. When groups of dinosaurs became separated by physical barriers like mountains, rivers, or changing climates, they could no longer interbreed. This isolation meant that environmental pressures, available resources, and predators varied from one area to another. Over time, the isolated populations began to adapt to their local environments. This process, known as natural selection, favored traits that helped them survive and reproduce in specific conditions. For instance, a group of herbivorous dinosaurs in a dense forest might develop longer necks to reach higher foliage, while another group in a dry area might evolve to be smaller, allowing them to conserve water and energy. As these adaptations accumulated, the differences between the populations grew more pronounced. Eventually, the genetic divergence was so significant that even if the geographic barriers were removed, these groups would be incapable of producing viable offspring together. This is how one ancestral species could transform into multiple, distinct species through the mechanisms of geographic isolation and evolutionary adaptation, creating the rich diversity of dinosaurs we understand today. Herbivorous dinosaurs evolved a range of remarkable adaptations to effectively process the tough plant material in their diets. One of the most significant features was their specialized teeth. Many of these dinosaurs had flattened teeth resembling modern-day grinders, ideal for grating and chewing fibrous vegetation. These teeth enabled them to break down tough leaves, stems, and other plant parts, making nutrients more accessible. Additionally, many herbivorous dinosaurs had extensive digestive systems tailored for breaking down plant matter. Some species developed large fermentation chambers within their bodies, similar to those found in modern ruminants like cows. These chambers allowed for the fermentation of plant material by beneficial bacteria, which help digest the cellulose found in plants, something that animals cannot break down on their own. This symbiotic relationship significantly improved their ability to extract energy and nutrients from the plant food available to them. The size of these dinosaurs also played a crucial role in their dietary habits. Larger dinosaurs could consume vast amounts of vegetation at once, taking advantage of the abundant plant life of their environments. These massive bodies were able to store energy for longer periods, enabling them to thrive in various habitats, from lush forests to open plains where greenery was plentiful. Moreover, certain herbivores developed unique feeding strategies. Some had long necks, like the sauropods, allowing them to reach high-growing vegetation that others couldn't access. Others, like the hadrosaurs, had beaks that were well suited for stripping leaves from branches. These adaptations showcase the diverse and sophisticated ways herbivorous dinosaurs adapted to their environments and how they became successful in their ecological niches. Carnivorous dinosaurs developed a fascinating array of hunting and feeding strategies through millions of years of adaptation to their environments. From the earliest periods of the dinosaur age, these predators faced challenges such as competition with other species and the need to capture fast-moving prey. As a result, traits that enhanced their hunting abilities were favored. One major strategy involved physical adaptations. Many carnivorous dinosaurs, like the fierce Velociraptor, evolved sharp, curved claws which made grasping and holding onto prey easier. Their teeth were another critical factor. They were designed not only for tearing flesh, but also for preventing escape. These adaptations provided significant advantages when engaging with prey that often fought back. Behavioral strategies also played a vital role in the evolution of carnivorous dinosaurs. Some species became pack hunters, coordinating their efforts like modern-day wolves. This group dynamic allowed them to take down larger animals that would be too risky to tackle alone. Such teamwork could also increase their chances of survival and success, particularly when chasing down swift herbivorous dinosaurs. Intelligence likely contributed to their hunting strategies as well. Evidence suggests that certain carnivores possessed relatively large brains compared to their body sizes, hinting at advanced problem-solving abilities. Their capacity to outthink prey or navigate complex terrains became a crucial advantage in the relentless pursuit of food. Lastly, environmental shifts also impacted these strategies. Changes in climate and habitat led to the emergence of new prey species, forcing carnivorous dinosaurs to adapt. Over time, those best suited to exploit these variations thrived, shaping a diverse array of feeding niches. As ecosystems evolved, so too did the ways in which these spectacular creatures hunted and fed, leading to the rich tapestry of carnivorous dinosaurs we study today. The evidence for dietary niches among various dinosaur species is evident in several fascinating ways, showcasing their adaptability and the diversity of their environments. One of the primary sources of information comes from the fossils we find. especially teeth and jaw structures. For instance, herbivores or plant-eating dinosaurs often had flat, grinding teeth suited for processing leaves and tough vegetation. This adaptation allowed them to thrive in lush, prehistoric landscapes where their access to plant material varied. Contrastingly, carnivorous dinosaurs, which hunted for their meals, exhibited sharp, serrated teeth perfect for slicing through flesh. The distinct shapes of their jaws reveal a great deal about their feeding habits. Some might have developed elongated snouts to capture agile prey, while others had robust jaws capable of crushing bones. This specialization indicates that they occupied specific roles within their ecosystems, targeting particular food sources. Moreover, fossilized droppings, or coprolites, provide insight into dinosaur diets. These ancient waste materials can contain remnants of plants or bones, affirming what types of food various species consumed. For instance, coprolites from herbivorous dinosaurs might be filled with plant fibers, while those from predators may contain undigested fragments of bone or scales. The discovery of dinosaur trackways also contributes to our understanding of dietary niches. Tracks found in certain habitats often suggest that different species roamed in specialized areas, likely to avoid competition for food. For example, herds of large herbivores might have traveled together to graze in rich valleys, while smaller carnivores hunted along the edges, targeting animals that strayed too far from safety. Finally, the environmental context, including the types of vegetation present during specific periods, further illuminates how dinosaurs adapted their diets over time. Changes in climate and habitat could have prompted shifts in feeding strategies, driving diversification and specialization. Combined, these pieces of evidence paint a vivid picture of the complex interactions among dinosaurs in their ecosystems, each adapted to thrive on their particular diets. Through this lens, we can appreciate just how dynamic and intricate the prehistoric world was. Excavating and preserving dinosaur fossils involves a blend of traditional archaeology and modern technology, making the process both an art and a science. The initial phase often begins with careful surveying of a site where fossils are believed to be located. Paleontologists use tools like shovels and brushes, just as they have for decades, to slowly and gently remove dirt and rock, exposing the bones layer by layer. This meticulous work requires patience, as fossils can be fragile and easily damaged. As excavation progresses, more advanced techniques come into play. For instance, when a fossil is discovered that is particularly delicate or needs to be transported from the site, researchers will encase it in a protective shell made of plaster and burlap. This method safeguards the fossil against breakage during transport, preserving its delicate structure for further study. Recent innovations include the use of 3D scanning technology, which allows paleontologists to create detailed digital models of fossils without damaging them. These models can help in tracking slight variations over time or in planning the restoration process before physically handling the fossils. Additionally, computer algorithms can assist in analyzing fossilized remains to reconstruct their physical characteristics or behavior, giving scientists a clearer view of ancient life. Another exciting advancement is the use of drones and aerial photography in large excavation sites to survey and map out the surrounding areas efficiently. This approach provides a broader perspective of the geographical context in which fossils are found, helping paleontologists understand the ecosystem better. Finally, preservation techniques extend beyond excavation. Fossils are often treated with special chemicals that help stabilize their structure and prevent deterioration. Once in a museum or research facility, fossils might be kept in climate-controlled environments that shield them from moisture and temperature fluctuations, ensuring they remain in excellent condition for future generations to study. Combining these innovative techniques with traditional methods not only enhances the ability to extract and preserve valuable fossils, but also deepens our understanding of the prehistoric world they represent. Modern imaging technologies have revolutionized the way scientists study fossilized remains, offering insights that were once unimaginable. In the past, paleontologists relied heavily on physical excavation and manual examination, which could often miss subtler details embedded within the fossils. Today, advanced tools such as computed tomography scans and digital imaging provide an intricate look inside these ancient artifacts without causing any damage. CT scans allow researchers to visualize the internal structures of fossils in 3 dimensions, revealing bones, teeth, and even delicate features hidden within the rock matrix. This technique can uncover aspects of anatomy that would typically require destructive preparation techniques. Furthermore, digital imaging techniques like scanning electron microscopy provide heightened detail, enabling scientists to analyze tiny surfaces and textures with incredible precision. These technologies have also enhanced the process of comparing fossils across different species and time periods. By creating detailed digital models, paleontologists can easily share their findings with others, allowing for collaborative analysis that propels scientific discussion forward. The ability to manipulate and examine these digital images opens opportunities to reinterpret evolutionary relationships and ecological roles of ancient creatures. Modern imaging technologies have taken the field of paleontology into a new era, where previously hidden details can be revealed and studied, enhancing our understanding of the complex history of life on Earth. This not only builds a clearer picture of dinosaurs and other prehistoric creatures, but also enriches our grasp of the environments they thrived in. The excavation and display of dinosaur fossils raise several important ethical considerations that speak to both scientific integrity and cultural sensitivity. First, there's the matter of context. Fossils are often discovered within their specific geological settings, which provide critical information about the ancient ecosystems they belong to. Removing fossils from their original location can strip away crucial data, ultimately hindering scientific understanding. Responsible excavations prioritize scientific research and aim to preserve the surrounding area for future study. Additionally, there are ethical questions surrounding ownership and rights. Fossils are often found on lands that may be considered sacred or culturally significant to indigenous communities. Engaging with these communities and respecting their claims is essential. Collaboration with local stakeholders promotes equitable partnerships that benefit both scientific inquiry and cultural preservation. The role of museums and institutions in displaying fossils also raises ethical issues. While showcasing these magnificent creatures provides educational opportunities for the public, it is vital for institutions to present their findings accurately. This includes sharing information about the conditions in which the fossils were found and avoiding sensationalism that might undermine scientific credibility. Moreover, the commercialization of fossils can pose ethical dilemmas. When fossils are treated as mere collectibles or art pieces, the context and scholarly value can be lost. Ensuring that fossils are used for education and research rather than profit aligns with broader ethical standards in the scientific community. Ultimately, it is essential for paleontologists and institutions to navigate these ethical waters carefully, balancing the pursuit of knowledge with respect for cultural contexts and the natural world. By doing so, they can promote a respectful and scientifically sound approach to the excavation and presentation of dinosaur fossils. During the age of dinosaurs, also known as the Mesozoic era, the landscape was dominated by a variety of plant species that significantly influenced the life and evolution of these prehistoric creatures. The era saw an incredible diversity of flora, including gymnosperms, which are plants that produce seeds but do not form flowers, and later angiosperms, which are flowering plants. Conifers were among the most prevalent gymnosperms, creating vast forests of towering trees that provided shelter and food. Their needle-like leaves minimized water loss, allowing them to thrive in various climates, and they produced cones filled with seeds that many herbivorous dinosaurs relied on for nourishment. Ferns and cycads also flourished during this time, contributing to the rich undergrowth of lush greenery. The rise of flowering plants in the later part of the Mesozoic transformed ecosystems even further. These angiosperms produced bright flowers and varied fruits, attracting dinosaurs and other animals, which helped in pollination and seed dispersal. This reciprocal relationship between plants and dinosaurs supported the diversity of life, facilitating the evolution of different dinosaur feeding strategies. Herbivorous dinosaurs, in particular, adapted to these plant-rich environments by developing various eating techniques and body structures. Some had long necks that enabled them to reach high into trees to consume leaves, while others may have had grinding teeth suited to process tougher plant materials. Meanwhile, carnivorous dinosaurs evolved to follow the herbivores, shaping predation strategies that depended on the availability of these abundant plant species. In conclusion, the dominant plant species during the age of dinosaurs played a vital role in shaping their ecosystems, driving evolutionary changes and influencing the survival strategies of these magnificent creatures. The lush, varied plant life provided both the foundation of food chains and the dynamic environments in which dinosaurs thrived. The Mesozoic era was a critical time not just for dinosaurs, but also for the plants they relied on for food. During this period, known as the Age of Reptiles, plant life flourished and evolved dramatically, leading to environments that supported a variety of herbivorous dinosaurs. At the beginning of the Mesozoic, the world was dominated by primitive plants like cycads and ferns. As time passed, flowering plants emerged, introducing a wealth of new food sources. This diversification of plant life provided herbivores with a broader diet, enabling them to adapt and thrive in various ecological niches. The competition for resources and the need to optimize feeding strategies led to significant evolutionary changes in these dinosaurs. Some herbivorous dinosaurs developed long necks so they could reach the treetops of towering plants, while others evolved strong jaws and grinding teeth to process tougher foliage. These adaptations allowed them to exploit different types of vegetation, from soft leaves to fibrous stems. As the landscape continually changed with the rise and fall of different plant species, herbivores could occupy various roles in the ecosystem, leading to the emergence of a remarkable diversity of forms and sizes. The interplay between plant evolution and the dietary needs of herbivorous dinosaurs created a dynamic relationship that fueled the diversification of these incredible creatures, demonstrating how an ecosystem is shaped by the species that inhabit it. After the extinction of the dinosaurs around 66 million years ago, a significant shift occurred in Earth's ecosystems. This mass extinction opened up a variety of ecological niches that had been occupied by the diverse array of dinosaur species. In the aftermath, mammals began to thrive and diversify rapidly. Initially small and often nocturnal, these mammals gradually evolved into larger forms due to reduced competition. Birds, the descendants of theropod dinosaurs, also filled many roles left unoccupied. With their ability to fly, they adapted to varied habitats and took on new niches as predators, scavengers, and seed dispersers. Meanwhile, reptiles, which were not entirely wiped out, including crocodilians and various lizards, continued to fill the roles of both predation and competition in their environments. As mammals diversified, some evolved into forms akin to the large herbivores and predators that once roamed the land. For instance, large mammals like the woolly mammoth and saber-toothed cat began to emerge. In aquatic environments, the absence of massive marine reptiles allowed for the rise of larger fish and marine mammals like whales, which ventured into niches as top predators in the oceans. Ultimately, the extinction of the dinosaurs didn't just signify the end of an era. It paved the way for mammals and birds to rapidly diversify and adapt, reshaping life on Earth into new and dynamic ecosystems that would lay the foundation for the biodiversity we see today. Isolated island ecosystems, often referred to as island biogeography, played a significant role in shaping the evolution of certain dinosaurs. When land masses separated by water emerged, they created unique environments with limited resources and distinct conditions. On these islands, some species faced very different evolutionary pressures compared to their mainland relatives. With fewer predators and competitors, some dinosaurs developed unique adaptations to survive and thrive. For instance, smaller body sizes could be beneficial on islands, as less food was available to sustain large creatures. This phenomenon is known as insular dwarfism, where species become smaller over generations. Conversely, in some cases, certain dinosaurs evolved to be larger to exploit available resources fully, leading to what is called insular gigantism. Additionally, the climatic conditions and plant life found on islands influenced which traits were favored. For instance, if a particular island had abundant vegetation that provided ample nutrition, herbivorous dinosaurs might evolve longer necks or specific feeding strategies to reach those food sources efficiently. Isolation also meant that these dinosaurs could develop unique features, be it coloration, defense mechanisms, or behaviors, that were perfectly suited for their specific environment without outside competition. These evolutionary paths demonstrate nature's remarkable ability to adapt to changing circumstances, showing how isolated ecosystems can lead to a rich diversity of life forms, each uniquely tailored to its surroundings. The legacy of these unique dinosaurs contributes to our understanding of evolution and the power of environmental factors in shaping species. Geographic isolation played a significant role in the evolution of various dinosaur species, allowing them to adapt uniquely to their environments. One prominent example is the hadrosaurids, or duck-billed dinosaurs, which exhibited a diversity of forms across different regions. In isolated locales like North America and Asia, these dinosaurs adapted traits that suited their specific habitats, leading to distinctive species. Another fascinating case involves the theropod dinosaurs in Madagascar. After drifting away from the supercontinent Gondwana, Madagascar became an isolated landmass. This separation resulted in unique species such as the Masiakasaurus, which developed peculiar adaptations like specialized teeth for eating fish and other small creatures, unlike their mainland relatives. Similarly, sauropods like the Argentinosaurus thrived on isolated landmasses such as South America. Due to the geographic barriers, they evolved into some of the largest dinosaurs ever known, adapted to the herbaceous flora of their environment and facing fewer competitors and predators. In each of these instances, the dinosaurs evolved distinctive features that were finely tuned to their surroundings. Geographic isolation allowed them to develop in ways that might not have been possible if they had continued to interact with other species, fostering a rich tapestry of biodiversity during the age of dinosaurs. Fossil discoveries from isolated regions can significantly alter our understanding of dinosaur evolution by introducing new evidence that challenges existing theories. When paleontologists uncover dinosaur remains in remote or previously unexplored areas, they often find species that differ from those known to science. These surprises can prompt a re-evaluation of how dinosaurs adapted to varying environments, highlighting the complexity and diversity of life during the Mesozoic era. For example, fossils discovered in isolated locations may reveal new adaptations to local climates or geographical features. This evidence suggests that dinosaurs were not just passive inhabitants of their environments, but were actively evolving in response to changing conditions. Consequently, scientists need to reconsider the relationships between different species, sometimes reshaping the evolutionary tree that depicts how these creatures are related. Furthermore, these isolated finds can also support theories of land migration and dispersal. When similar species are found in widely separated regions, it raises questions about how these animals might have traveled long distances through ancient landscapes that may have connected areas now divided by oceans or mountains. Such discoveries push researchers to think about the dynamics of ecosystems and how dinosaurs interacted with one another across vast territories. Every new fossil unearthed in isolation can act as a key to unlocking additional chapters in the story of dinosaur evolution, helping scientists to piece together a more intricate and complete picture of these magnificent creatures' lives. Among the many remarkable discoveries in paleontology, several major disputes have captured attention due to differing interpretations of dinosaur fossils and their implications for our understanding of these ancient creatures. One prominent debate centers around the appearance of the fierce Velociraptor. Originally depicted in movies as a large, scaly predator, evidence suggests it was much smaller, perhaps the size of a turkey, and likely covered in feathers, leading to discussions about the portrayal of dinosaurs in popular culture versus scientific accuracy. Another significant dispute involves the classification of the duck-billed dinosaur known as the hadrosaur. Some fossils have sparked intense debate about whether they represent entirely separate species or variations of a single dinosaur. This discussion highlights the complexities of identifying and classifying species based on incomplete or fragmentary fossils. The question of whether some dinosaurs were warm-blooded has also generated considerable discussion within the scientific community. Some researchers argue that evidence of rapid growth rates and certain skeletal features suggest dinosaurs were warm-blooded, much like modern birds. Others maintain that they were cold-blooded, similar to reptiles. This debate influences our understanding of their behavior, ecology, and how they might have thrived in various environments. Additionally, the discovery of large sauropods has prompted debate about their massive sizes. The question of how these gigantic beasts managed to sustain their bodies and the role of their long necks in feeding strategies has led to differing theories. Some paleontologists propose that their necks were adapted for reaching high into the trees, while others argue they were adapted for sweeping low across the ground. Each theory provides insight into the evolution of these fascinating creatures. Finally, the interpretation of dinosaur behavior and social structure often stirs controversy. Fossils found in groups have led some scientists to consider the possibility of herding behaviors among certain species. However, whether these behaviors were common across multiple dinosaur groups remains a topic of lively debate. Each dispute enhances our understanding of dinosaurs, showing that even after decades of study, new findings continue to challenge existing perspectives and spark curiosity in the world of paleontology. Fossil hoaxes and misidentifications have played a significant role in shaping the field of paleontology, often acting as catalysts for scientific scrutiny and advancement. In the early days of paleontology, some infamous hoaxes, such as the Piltdown Man, claimed to present stunning evidence linking human evolution to ancient apes. These misleading finds required extensive investigation, ultimately leading to a re-evaluation of accepted ideas and methodologies in the scientific community. When paleontologists encounter fossils that don't align with established knowledge, it can spark debate and drive further research. The once controversial findings encourage scientists to double-check their conclusions, refining techniques for dating fossils and analyzing them to better understand evolutionary patterns. Each misidentified specimen or outright forgery compels researchers to look more closely at the evidence in the context of existing theories, fostering a culture of critical thinking and skepticism. Additionally, these incidents underscore the importance of collaboration within the paleontological community. When a hoax is uncovered, it often brings together experts from various disciplines, ranging from geology to biology, to reassess findings and ensure that rigorous standards are applied to fossil records. This collaborative spirit not only strengthens the field, but also enhances the credibility of genuine discoveries. Ultimately, fossil hoaxes and misidentifications serve as reminders of the constant need for caution in science. They reflect how the pursuit of knowledge is an evolving journey, where mistakes and false claims lead to greater understanding and more precise scientific methodologies. Each misstep leaves its mark, pushing the boundaries of what we know about life's history on Earth. Dinosaur research is filled with intriguing questions that fuel ongoing debates among scientists and enthusiasts alike. One of the central mysteries is about their appearance and coloration. While some fossils reveal feathered dinosaurs, the colors and patterns these creatures sported remain largely speculative. Did they blend into their environment like modern-day chameleons, or were they brightly colored for display? Understanding this aspect could offer insights into their behaviors and ecological roles. Another significant area of debate is the exact nature of dinosaur social behavior. Did some species live in complex social groups like elephants, or were they more solitary like many reptiles? The discovery of certain fossilized remains in clusters suggests potential herd behavior, but the reasons behind these formations, such as protection from predators or communal breeding, still require further investigation. The question of how dinosaurs ultimately went extinct continues to ignite discussion. While the impact of a massive asteroid is widely accepted as a triggering event, the surrounding conditions, such as volcanic activity and climate changes, are still explored. Understanding these factors in depth could reveal whether dinosaurs were already in decline due to environmental stressors before the cataclysmic event. Additionally, the evolutionary link between birds and dinosaurs is an ever-evolving topic. While evidence strongly supports that birds descended from theropod dinosaurs, the details of this transition, including the specific traits and behaviors that facilitated this remarkable shift, remain areas of active study. This also raises questions about how other dinosaur groups may have evolved or adapted. Lastly, the question of dinosaur metabolism continues to provoke discussion. Were they warm-blooded like mammals, constantly maintaining a high energy level, or were they cold-blooded, relying on external heat sources? Evidence suggests a range of possible metabolic strategies, and further research aims to uncover the truth behind how these magnificent creatures thrived in their diverse environments. Each unresolved question propels researchers to dig deeper, piecing together the puzzle of our planet's most captivating inhabitants. The process of fossilization is intricate and heavily influenced by environmental conditions, which can dictate the likelihood of an organism becoming a fossil. Typically, fossils form from the remains of plants and animals that are buried quickly after death. This rapid burial is essential to protect these remains from decay, scavengers, and natural elements. In environments such as river deltas or floodplains, sediment tends to accumulate quickly, creating ideal conditions for fossilization. On the other hand, in arid or extremely cold environments, the absence of moisture can hinder preservation efforts. Under such conditions, remains may dry out or freeze, leading to different forms of preservation, like mummification or simple desiccation. However, these processes often do not lead to fossilization as we know it, which typically requires more specific conditions, like mineral-rich water that seeps into bones and sediment over time. Additionally, aquatic settings often enhance fossilization due to the constant pressure and sediment deposition found in oceanic environments. Marine organisms are frequently fossilized because their remains settle quickly to the seabed and are covered by layers of sediment, a stark contrast to habitats where remains are exposed to atmospheric conditions for longer periods. Even the chemistry of the soil plays a critical role. Alkaline or acidic properties of water can either promote or inhibit fossil preservation. For instance, in areas with high acidity, mineral content may dissolve organic materials, preventing fossilization. Geological events, like volcanic eruptions or landslides, can also contribute positively or negatively to fossil preservation by either rapidly burying organisms or exposing them to the elements. Thus, the variation in environments, from wet and nutrient-rich to dry and barren, significantly shapes the fossilization process, determining not only how many fossils are formed, but also the quality and type of fossils that scientists uncover today. The chances of dinosaur remains being preserved depend largely on a combination of environmental conditions and the nature of the remains themselves. Fossilization is a rare process that requires several specific circumstances to unfold appropriately. For instance, sediment type plays a vital role. Fine, mud-like sediments provide a protective blanket over bones and teeth, preventing them from being crushed or scattered. Certain areas are more conducive to preservation, such as river deltas, lakes, or floodplains, where layers of sediment accumulate quickly. When a dinosaur died in such an environment, rapid burial under sediment could protect it from scavengers and decay, increasing the likelihood of fossilization. In contrast, remains left exposed to the elements in harsher environments like deserts or mountainous regions face erosion and destruction. Moreover, the composition of the bones matters too. Denser materials like teeth often survive better than lighter, hollow bones. Some dinosaurs also had protective features, such as thick skulls or armored plates, which could help shield their remains from degradation after death. The combination of immediate burial, environmental factors, and the biological characteristics of the remains determines how likely it is for dinosaur fossils to survive through the ages, providing us with the glimpses of a distant world. Natural disasters have played a surprisingly significant role in preserving dinosaur fossils throughout geological history. When we think of disasters like volcanic eruptions or massive floods, we often envision destruction, but these events can also create the perfect conditions for fossilization. For instance, a volcanic eruption can rapidly bury creatures under layers of ash and debris, protecting them from decay and scavengers. This rapid burial is crucial as it shields the remains from the elements and facilitates the fossilization process over millions of years. Similarly, floods can deposit sediment that covers and protects bones quickly. When a dinosaur carcass is engulfed by mud or silt during such an event, it can be preserved in a way that helps retain fine details essential for scientific study. These natural phenomena prevent the remains from being exposed to oxygen, which would otherwise promote decay. Furthermore, natural disasters can disturb existing geological layers and expose previously buried fossils, making them accessible to paleontologists. This brings ancient dinosaurs into the light, allowing scientists to study and learn from them, enhancing our understanding of these magnificent creatures and their world. While natural disasters can lead to destruction, they also foster conditions that turn bones into lasting legacies. Top predators in Mesozoic ecosystems maintain their dominant status through several interconnected strategies that evolved over millions of years. Firstly, their physical adaptations, such as powerful jaws and sharp teeth, allowed them to effectively hunt and overpower their prey. These carnivorous dinosaurs, like the infamous Tyrannosaurus rex, had strong hind limbs that enabled rapid movement to chase down food, an adaptation crucial for survival in a landscape filled with competing hunters and prey. Moreover, top predators had keen senses, which sharpened their ability to locate food. Excellent vision, particularly in low light, and acute smell helped them detect prey from distances that allowed for stealthy approaches. This hunting proficiency ensured they could efficiently capture meals needed to sustain their enormous bodies. Another vital aspect was their ecological role as apex predators, which helped maintain balance within their ecosystems. By controlling the population of herbivores, they helped prevent overgrazing, allowing vegetation to flourish. This, in turn, supported their prey's food sources and contributed to the overall health of their environment. Additionally, the social behavior of some species may have played a role. Certain top predators possibly hunted in packs, improving their hunting efficiency and ability to take down larger prey, thus securing their place at the top of the food chain. This social structure provided them not just with food, but also with protection against competitors. Finally, the Mesozoic world was characterized by dynamic environments with changing climates and habitats. Top predators exhibited significant adaptability, adjusting their hunting strategies, diets, and movement patterns in response to these changes, ensuring their continued survival and dominance over time. Through a combination of physical adaptations, ecological balance, social strategies, and adaptability, these formidable creatures established and sustained their roles as the elite hunters of their time. Predatory dinosaurs employed a variety of fascinating hunting strategies that showcased their adaptability and intelligence. One common approach was pack hunting, observed in dinosaurs like the Velociraptors. These swift, agile predators likely worked together to corner or distract larger prey, making it easier for one or two to deliver a fatal bite. This cooperative strategy would increase their chances of a successful hunt, ensuring food for the entire group. Another intriguing tactic involved ambush hunting. Large theropods, such as Allosaurus, might have used their size and camouflage to blend into their surroundings, waiting patiently for unsuspecting herbivores to wander close. When the moment was right, they would launch a powerful attack, leveraging their immense strength and sharp claws. Certain predatory dinosaurs also exhibited the use of speed and agility. The sleek design of a creature like the Ornithomimus allowed it to chase prey over short distances, quickly exhausting them. This hunting style relied on endurance and quick bursts of energy, taking advantage of the element of surprise. Some theories suggest that some dinosaurs used their intelligence to strategize based on the behavior of their prey. For instance, they may have observed herds to identify weak or injured members, focusing their efforts where success was most likely. This level of behavioral adaptability indicates a sophisticated approach to hunting that goes beyond sheer physical prowess. Overall, these varied strategies illustrate that predatory dinosaurs were not just mindless hunters. They employed a range of clever techniques, combining teamwork, stealth, and keen observation to thrive in their environments, demonstrating an understanding of their ecosystems that contributed to their success. Pack behavior in predatory dinosaurs likely evolved as a strategic adaptation to improve hunting efficiency and increase survival rates. Just like some modern predators, such as wolves and lions, working in groups could have provided significant advantages when taking down large prey. By coordinating attacks, these dinosaurs could overcome animals much larger than themselves, ensuring more successful hunts and nourishing meals for the entire group. The evolutionary drive behind this social behavior would have stemmed from environmental pressures, including competition for food and the need to defend against other predators. In ecosystems where prey was plentiful but could also escape quickly or fight back, collaborating within a group would enhance their chances of capturing meals. This cooperation might have also extended to protecting nests and caring for young, allowing them to raise offspring in safer conditions. Fossil evidence supports the idea of social structures among certain dinosaur species. Some skeletons have been found in configurations suggesting they hunted or lived in groups. Additionally, trackways show formations where multiple individuals traveled together, hinting at social interactions. This collective behavior suggests that the instinct to cooperate and function in a pack may have been naturally selected in those predatory dinosaurs, shaping a complex social strategy that contributed to their success during the Mesozoic era. The study of dinosaurs has significantly shaped our understanding of geological timescales by providing a clear framework for defining different eras and periods in Earth's history. The Mesozoic era, which is often referred to as the Age of Dinosaurs, is divided into three main periods: the Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous. Each of these periods is characterized by distinct climatic conditions, flora, and of course, dinosaur species. Fossils play a crucial role in this understanding. By examining dinosaur remains and their associated environments, paleontologists can correlate specific fossil types with certain time intervals. This allows scientists to piece together a timeline of life on Earth, showing how dinosaurs evolved over millions of years and how they interacted with other species, including plants and smaller animals. Furthermore, the mass extinction events that affected dinosaurs provide valuable insights into how rapid changes can reshape the planet. For instance, the dramatic shift at the end of the Cretaceous period, when many dinosaurs went extinct, marks a significant boundary in the geological timeline, leading to the rise of mammals and the eventual dominance of humans. The study of different dinosaur species adaptations and extinctions has helped scientists refine temporal divisions and understand environmental changes across vast timescales. This knowledge also assists in comprehending how life on Earth responds to shifts, whether they be gradual or catastrophic. Ultimately, dinosaurs are not just relics of the past, they are essential keys in unlocking the narrative of Earth's geological history. Dinosaur paleontology has captivated the public's imagination and sparked a widespread interest in science. This fascination often begins with the sheer size and diversity of dinosaurs. From towering, long-necked herbivores to the swift and fearsome carnivores, These ancient creatures evoke wonder and curiosity about the natural world. Children and adults alike are drawn to their mysterious existence, fostering an early interest in biology, geology, and the Earth's history. The excitement surrounding dinosaurs has also encouraged the development of educational programs, museum exhibits, and even blockbuster movies that blend entertainment with scientific education. Museums often host impressive fossil displays, which not only showcase these ancient creatures, but also highlight the processes of fossilization and the significance of paleontological research. Such experiences make science tangible, encouraging visitors to ponder not just dinosaurs, but the processes that shape life on our planet. Moreover, the study of dinosaurs has led to key advancements in various scientific fields, including evolutionary biology, geology, and ecology. Understanding how these creatures adapted and thrived in their environments provides insight into the broader patterns of evolution and extinction. This knowledge prompts discussions about biodiversity and conservation in today's context, making science relevant to modern issues. Dinosaur paleontology also serves as a gateway for discussing scientific methods and critical thinking. The work of paleontologists in excavating fossils, analyzing data, and constructing hypotheses provides real-world examples of how science operates. This demystification of the scientific process encourages people to engage with research, fostering a community of inquiry that extends beyond dinosaurs to encompasses all areas of science. Through their awe-inspiring stories, dinosaurs invite curiosity and provoke questions about life's history. In doing so, they create pathways for learning and inspire generations to explore the wonders of science, ensuring that the legacy of these magnificent creatures continues to ignite interest and drive educational pursuits across the globe. The extinction events that wiped out the dinosaurs offer valuable insights into our current ecological challenges. Most notably, these events, particularly the massive extinction at the end of the Cretaceous period, remind us of the fragility of ecosystems. Just as dramatic shifts in climate, volcanic activity, and asteroid impacts drastically changed the environment for the dinosaurs, today's ecosystems are facing equally severe threats from human activities such as deforestation, pollution, and climate change. One important lesson is the interconnectedness of life. The extinction of dinosaurs reduced biodiversity, leading to the rise of mammals and ultimately shaping the evolution of life on Earth as we know it. This teaches us that today's species, from the smallest insects to the largest mammals, play essential roles in their environments. When one species vanishes, it can trigger a chain reaction that affects countless others, demonstrating the need for biodiversity conservation. Additionally, the recovery of life following the extinction events highlights the resilience of nature. After the dinosaurs disappeared, ecosystems adapted and thrived, but the path to recovery was long and complex. This suggests that while our ecosystems are capable of healing, the process requires time, and human efforts toward restoration are critical. Protecting habitats and promoting sustainable practices can help facilitate recovery and prevent further losses. Lastly, studying past extinction events emphasizes the importance of proactive measures. Just as the dinosaurs could not adapt swiftly enough to the rapid changes in their environment, many current species face the same predicament due to accelerating climate change. This underscores the need for immediate, robust actions to address environmental issues, conserve habitats, and mitigate climate impact. By learning from the past, we can make informed decisions to protect our planet's future. Throughout the long reign of the dinosaurs, various evolutionary experiments unfolded, some leading to extraordinary success, while others faltered into extinction. One of the most remarkable success stories involves the evolution of birds from theropod dinosaurs. This group adapted features like feathers, lightweight skeletons, and a modified respiratory system that allowed for powered flight. These adaptations not only provided a means of escaping predators, but also opened new ecological niches, resulting in the vibrant diversity of bird species we see today. Conversely, consider the enormous sauropods, massive, long-necked dinosaurs like Brachiosaurus or Apatosaurus. While their sheer size protected them from many predators, it also came with challenges. As they evolved to become larger, they required vast amounts of food to sustain their enormous bodies. Not only was their long neck designed to reach high vegetation, but their bulk also made them more vulnerable to environmental changes, like a significant drop in plant availability. When the climate shifted towards the end of the Cretaceous, many of these giants could not adapt quickly enough, leading to their eventual extinction. Another intriguing case is that of the Ornithischians, a diverse group that included stegosaurs and armored ankylosaurs. These dinosaurs developed various defensive adaptations from bony plates to spiked tails. While these features provided essential protection against predators, their specialized diets often limited their success in the changing ecosystems. When faced with competition or adverse environmental conditions, some of these clades were unable to survive, highlighting the balance between adaptation and specialization. The evolutionary narrative of dinosaurs is rich with experiments in form and function. Some adaptations propelled certain clades to thrive, while others led to a dead end. The dynamic interplay of environmental conditions, availability of resources, and biological innovations ultimately shaped their evolutionary destinies, illustrating a complex web of success and failure throughout the age of dinosaurs. Dinosaurs lived in a variety of climates, and their success depended significantly on how they managed their body temperatures. Some dinosaurs were likely endothermic, meaning they could generate heat internally, similar to modern birds and mammals. These dinosaurs often had features that supported this process, such as a high metabolic rate and adaptations like insulating feathers or a unique arrangement of bones that minimized heat loss. Others were ectothermic, relying on the environment to regulate their body temperature. These dinosaurs developed physiological strategies for effective temperature management. They might have had specialized skin or scales that helped with heat absorption during the day and dissipated excess warmth when it became cooler at night. Behaviors, such as basking in the sun or seeking shade, played a crucial role in their ability to stay comfortable without overheating or becoming too cold. Remarkably, some dinosaurs exhibited traits of both groups, allowing them to thrive in diverse habitats. For instance, large dinosaurs often had a greater volume compared to their surface area, a characteristic often described as bulk. This bulk would help retain heat, providing a thermal advantage in cooler environments. Meanwhile, smaller dinosaurs could have employed rapid movements and active lifestyles to maintain a higher temperature through increased activity. Overall, these complex adaptations allowed dinosaurs to flourish across different epochs, demonstrating a remarkable ability to navigate the challenges posed by their varied ecosystems. Dinosaurs achieved their impressive sizes thanks to a range of innovative skeletal structures that set them apart from other animals. One of the key features was their lightweight yet sturdy bones. Many dinosaurs had hollow bones that reduced overall weight while maintaining strength, much like modern birds. This adaptation allowed them to support massive bodies without excessive bulk. Additionally, dinosaurs exhibited a unique arrangement of their limbs. Their legs were positioned directly beneath their bodies, which provided better support and balance compared to the sprawling limbs of other reptiles. This upright posture allowed them to distribute their weight more efficiently, facilitating movement and enabling even the largest dinosaurs to run or walk without difficulty. Another remarkable adaptation was their respiratory system. Dinosaurs possessed air sacs integrated into their lungs, similar to those found in birds. This system allowed for a highly efficient exchange of gases, ensuring that even large bodies received ample oxygen to maintain their energy levels. This respiratory efficiency was crucial for sustaining the demands of their size during activity. Together, these skeletal innovations, hollow bones, upright limb positioning, and an advanced respiratory system, created a framework that supported the massive sizes of dinosaurs, allowing them to thrive in their environments. While the media often focuses on the iconic dinosaurs like T-Rex and Triceratops, a host of lesser-known species reveals remarkable attributes and stories that capture the imagination. Take, for instance, the ammonite, a dinosaur that swam rather than walked. Living during the late Jurassic period, this aquatic creature boasted a spiral shell and is often mistaken for a type of dinosaur. Its fascinating adaptation to life underwater showcases the diversity of prehistoric life. Another intriguing example is the Tyrannosaurus, a dinosaur that defies preconceived notions of what a dinosaur should be. With long, scythe-like claws that could extend several feet in length, it was primarily a herbivore. Surprisingly, this giant, resembling a bird-like figure, used its claws to reach foliage high in trees rather than for hunting. Its peculiar appearance and behavior make it a compelling subject of study that highlights evolution's unexpected paths. Then there's the tiny Microraptor, whose small size and feathered body offer a glimpse into the evolutionary link between dinosaurs and modern birds. This creature had an unusual anatomy that gave it long feathers on both its arms and legs, allowing it to glide through trees effectively. The discovery of its fossilized remains, showcasing feathers resembling those of today's birds, provides key insights into the origins of flight. Lastly, the Ankylosaurus is a remarkable armored dinosaur. It had thick, bony plates covering its body and a tail equipped with a built-in weapon resembling a club. This adaptation served as a formidable defense against predators, showcasing how evolution equipped dinosaurs with various survival strategies. Each of these lesser-known dinosaurs contributes unique stories to the tapestry of the prehistoric world, challenging our understanding of these ancient creatures and the paths they took through their environments. Recent discoveries of smaller and more elusive dinosaur species have dramatically reshaped our understanding of the Mesozoic era, the age in which these magnificent creatures roamed the earth. Traditionally, popular perception has been dominated by colossal giants like the Tyrannosaurus rex and the towering sauropods. However, the unveiling of smaller dinosaurs reveals a far more diverse and complex ecological system. These smaller species often occupy different niches within their environments, allowing them to coexist with larger dinosaurs without direct competition. Their existence suggests that the prehistoric landscape was not just a battleground for giants, but a thriving ecosystem featuring myriad life forms, each playing a unique role. For instance, smaller dinosaurs likely engaged in different feeding strategies, targeted various food sources, and exhibited varied behaviors, from agile hunters to more cautious herbivores. Moreover, the discovery of rare species challenges the long-held belief that certain traits, like extreme size or specific physical characteristics, were common among dinosaurs. It highlights the evolutionary experimentation that occurred during this period, demonstrating that adaptations can vary greatly. The diversity among dinosaur species, especially the smaller ones, fosters a deeper appreciation for how life evolves and survives through creative and varied strategies. As paleontologists analyze these smaller dinosaurs' fossils, they also uncover new insights into dinosaur behavior, growth patterns, and even social structures. This fresh perspective emphasizes that the Mesozoic was not just the age of giants, but an era teeming with a variety of creatures that adapted in remarkable ways to their environments. Thus, these discoveries enrich our narrative, painting a multifaceted picture of life in a time we are still trying to fully understand. Over the years, paleontologists have unearthed fascinating traits in lesser-known dinosaur species that defy our traditional perceptions of these ancient reptiles. One remarkable find comes from the feathered dinosaurs of the theropod group. While we often think of dinosaurs as scaly, many smaller species displayed feathers, suggesting a connection to modern birds that adds complexity to our understanding of their appearance and behavior. These feathers likely served not only for insulation, but possibly for display during mating rituals or to signal alarm. Another intriguing discovery involves the armored dinosaurs, such as the Ankylosaurs. Many of these creatures had intricate patterns of bony plates and spikes, but some also possessed a surprising trait: tail clubs. The tail clubs were not just for show, they were likely used as defensive weapons against predators, capable of delivering powerful blows that could deter even the fiercest attackers. Then, there's the enigmatic group of dinosaurs known as the Oviraptorosaurs. Initially believed to be egg thieves due to the location of their fossils, further studies revealed that some species may have been nurturing their young or even protecting their nests, showcasing maternal behavior that echoes some modern birds. This discovery shifted our understanding of dinosaur parenting and social structure. In the realm of size, the diminutive species like the Microraptor show that not every dinosaur was a towering giant. This small, feathered creature could glide between trees, a trait uncommon in the imaginations of most dinosaur enthusiasts. Its body design, optimized for aerial movement, suggests that even in a world dominated by massive forms, evolution favored diverse adaptations suitable for survival. These surprising traits remind us of the incredible diversity within the dinosaur kingdom and challenge our preconceptions of how these creatures lived, interacted, and evolved in their environments. Every new finding highlights how dinosaurs were not a monolithic group, but varied significantly in form, function, and behavior, offering deeper insight into the complexity of life on Earth millions of years ago. Literary depictions of dinosaurs have evolved dramatically over the years, reflecting both changing societal perspectives and advancements in scientific understanding. In the early stages, during the Victorian era, dinosaurs were often portrayed as monstrous and terrifying creatures, embodying humanity's fears of the unknown. These long-extinct beasts were cast in narratives with fantastical elements, often emphasizing their size and ferocity. Think of the depictions in works like Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's The Lost World, where dinosaurs roam wild, threatening the very existence of the characters. As science progressed and more knowledge about dinosaurs became available, literary portrayals began to reflect a deeper understanding of these creatures. By the mid-20th century, writers began showcasing dinosaurs not just as villains, but also as integral parts of a prehistoric ecosystem. Authors like Edgar Rice Burroughs infused adventure with a sense of wonder, often combining the awe of discovery with vivid imaginations, portraying dinosaurs as both majestic and mysterious. The late 20th and early 21st centuries saw an explosion of dinosaur narratives, especially in children's literature and popular culture. These stories often shifted the focus toward a more engaging, friendly representation. Titles ranging from picture books to animated films introduced dinosaurs as relatable characters, emphasizing their quirks and personalities rather than their monstrous qualities. In contrast, some modern works address themes of extinction, evolution, and the ecological implications of humanity's impact on the planet through the lens of dinosaurs. These narratives serve not just to entertain, but to educate and provoke thought about the past, present, and future of life on Earth. Overall, literary portrayals of dinosaurs have transformed from fearsome beasts to complex figures, inviting readers to explore their role in our world's history and our ongoing relationship with nature. Art and sculpture have played a crucial role in bringing the world of dinosaurs to life, invoking both fascination and wonder among audiences of all ages. By harnessing creativity and scientific insights, artists have imagined and depicted these prehistoric creatures in ways that help us visualize what our planet looked like millions of years ago. Artists often begin with fossil evidence, studying the skeletal remains to understand not just the bones, but also the possible skin textures, colors, and even behaviors of different species. This combination of science and artistry leads to the creation of compelling representations, ranging from lifelike sculptures to vibrant paintings that populate museums, books, and screens. For instance, life-size dinosaur models allow visitors to grasp the scale of these ancient beings, often eliciting a sense of awe as they stand next to replicas that capture their massive frames and intricate details. Moreover, art has the power to interpret the dynamic ecosystems that dinosaurs inhabited. Through vivid imagery depicting lush landscapes filled with diverse flora, artists can transport us back in time, helping to recreate the habitats these creatures roamed. This enrichment of our understanding is not merely educational. It sparks curiosity and wonder, igniting the imaginations of young explorers and seasoned scientists alike. Additionally, contemporary technology has expanded these artistic endeavors, with digital art and animation bringing dinosaurs to life in new ways. Documentaries and films often rely on computer-generated imagery, allowing for dynamic movement and interaction that traditional media cannot achieve. These visualizations are not only spectacular, but also serve valuable educational purposes, conveying information about behavior, hunting strategies, and environmental interactions. Ultimately, art and sculpture capture the essence of dinosaurs by transforming scientific data into emotional experiences, fostering a deep connection between the past and present. Through the eyes of artists, we gain insight into life long gone, igniting the imagination to ponder the mysteries that still lie within the ancient world of dinosaurs. The Bone Wars, a fierce rivalry between paleontologists Edward Drinker Cope and Othniel Charles Marsh in the late 19th century, had a profound impact on the way dinosaurs are represented in literature and culture. This dramatic competition not only spurred significant advancements in the field of paleontology through the discovery of numerous dinosaur fossils, but it also established a dynamic narrative that captured the public's imagination. As the two scientists raced to outdo each other, sensational stories of their discoveries filled newspapers, drawing attention to these prehistoric giants. The excitement of unearthing massive skeletons and the competition to name new species painted dinosaurs as colossal monsters of the past, often exaggerating their size and ferocity. This sensationalism laid the groundwork for how dinosaurs were portrayed in popular culture, cultivating an image that emphasized their sheer power and magnificence. Moreover, the Bone Wars contributed to the romanticization of paleontology itself. Influential literature, including fiction and non-fiction, began to depict paleontologists as adventurous heroes uncovering lost worlds, giving rise to a fascination with fossils and ancient life. From early novels to children's books, these representations sparked interest in dinosaurs that endures today. The legacy of the Bone Wars continues to shape our cultural perception of dinosaurs. They have transformed into symbols of both scientific discovery and adventure, frequently appearing in films, toys, and educational material. This era marked the beginning of dinosaurs as beings that capture our curiosity and imagination, leading to an ongoing evolution of their representation in society. Today, they serve not only as subjects of scientific inquiry, but also as icons deeply woven into the fabric of popular culture. The Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous periods represent three distinct chapters in Earth's history, each marked by unique environments, climate conditions, and types of dinosaur evolution. The Triassic period, the earliest of the three, began after a significant mass extinction that wiped out many ancient life forms, creating a blank slate for new species. During this time, the climate was generally dry, with a mix of deserts and lush greenery forming in some regions. This enabled early dinosaurs to emerge alongside other reptiles as they began to adapt to various ecological niches. As we move into the Jurassic period, we enter a time of immense diversification. The planet became warmer and wetter, leading to lush forests and a wide array of plant life. These conditions supported the growth of large dinosaurs, including the long-necked sauropods, which roamed the landscapes in search of food. The Jurassic also saw the rise of primitive birds, showcasing early avian evolution. This period is often regarded as the golden age of dinosaurs, characterized by their dominance across terrestrial ecosystems. Finally, the Cretaceous period culminated this age of dinosaurs. It was a time of significant geological change, with the continents shifting towards their current positions. This era introduced even more variety among dinosaurs, including the fearsome Tyrannosaurus rex and the armored Ankylosaurus. The Cretaceous also featured the development of flowering plants, which transformed ecosystems and offered new food sources for many species. Unfortunately, this vibrant period came to a dramatic end, marking the extinction of dinosaurs and many other life forms, paving the way for a new epoch dominated by mammals. The distinctions among these periods lie in their climatic conditions, the types of dominant life forms, and the evolutionary developments that set the stage for the rich tapestry of life that followed. Each period reflects a unique story of adaptation and survival amid changing environments. The Mesozoic era, often called the Age of Dinosaurs, unfolded over three distinct geologic periods: the Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous. Each phase witnessed significant tectonic and climatic events that shaped the Earth's landscape and environments. During the Triassic period, the world was primarily a single landmass known as Pangaea. This colossal supercontinent was characterized by extreme climates, from arid deserts to lush coastal regions. As the Triassic advanced, Pangaea began to rift apart. This tectonic activity led to the formation of deep ocean basins, including the early stages of the Atlantic Ocean. The period also experienced significant volcanic activity, contributing to climate fluctuations that affected biodiversity. In the following Jurassic period, the continents continued to drift apart, gradually forming familiar landmasses. This division resulted in vast oceans and diverse ecosystems. Sea levels rose significantly, flooding large areas of land and creating shallow inland seas, which supported rich marine life. The climate was generally warm and humid, promoting the flourishing of giant ferns and the first primitive mammals alongside the dominant dinosaurs. Notably, the breakup of Pangaea increased the genetic diversity of species by isolating populations in different continents. As the Mesozoic era entered the Cretaceous period, the geological changes became even more dramatic. The continents continued to move toward their current positions, and the Atlantic Ocean widened. The planet experienced several major changes, including the formation of mountain ranges, like the Rockies, as tectonic plates collided. This period also featured significant volcanic activity and the rise of angiosperms, or flowering plants, which dramatically altered terrestrial ecosystems. The climate remained warm, but it was during this time that sea levels fluctuated greatly, leading to the creation and disappearance of inland seas. The end of the Cretaceous was marked by a catastrophic event widely believed to be the impact of a large asteroid, which led to the mass extinction of approximately 3/4 of all species, including the dinosaurs. This event catalyzed the transition from the Mesozoic to the Cenozoic era, paving the way for the rise of mammals and birds in a dramatically altered world. The geological events throughout the Mesozoic not only shaped the planet's surface, but also laid the groundwork for the evolution of life as we know it today. The Mesozoic era, often referred to as the Age of Dinosaurs, coincided with significant movements of the Earth's tectonic plates. These movements were crucial in shaping the environments where dinosaurs lived and subsequently their evolution. As continents drifted, they altered climate patterns, created new habitats, and fragmented ecosystems. For instance, the gradual separation of land masses led to the formation of vast ocean barriers, which restricted species from migrating freely. This isolation allowed unique species to evolve on different land masses. For example, dinosaurs on what would eventually become North America developed separately from those in Europe or Asia, leading to a diversity of forms and adaptations tailored to their environments. Additionally, the shifting of tectonic plates caused dramatic geological events, such as volcanic eruptions and mountain building, which changed landscapes. These events could create new ecological niches, pushing dinosaurs to adapt to different climates and food sources. With lush vegetation in some areas and arid deserts in others, dinosaurs evolved various traits, from thick armor in herbivores to sharp teeth in carnivores, enabling them to thrive in diverse conditions. The Mesozoic also saw the rise of a warm climate due to continental configurations, resulting in abundant plant life, which fueled the massive herbivores and, in turn, supported carnivores. Thus, the interplay between shifting tectonic plates and dinosaur evolution was a dynamic and ongoing process that fostered remarkable diversity and adaptation in these ancient creatures. Recent studies have unveiled fascinating insights into the respiratory systems of large dinosaurs, suggesting that they had highly sophisticated adaptations for breathing. Much like modern birds, which are descendants of certain dinosaur groups, large dinosaurs likely possessed a unique system of air sacs that enhanced their lung efficiency. This design allowed for a continuous flow of air through their lungs, maximizing oxygen intake, which was crucial for supporting their immense bodies. By analyzing fossilized evidence, researchers determined that these dinosaurs likely had lightweight, pneumatic bones, hollow structures that reduced overall weight without sacrificing strength. This adaptation would have been essential for maintaining agility despite their size. Moreover, the efficient lungs and air sacs might have worked together to allow these massive creatures to produce the energy needed for their active lifestyles. The combination of these features created a respiratory system capable of supplying the large amounts of oxygen necessary for growth, metabolism, and movement. This extraordinary evolution showcases the remarkable ways in which dinosaurs adapted to their environments, ensuring their survival and dominance in a world filled with ecological challenges. Scientists infer the metabolic rates of dinosaurs by examining several key pieces of fossil evidence and applying modern biological principles. One critical method involves studying the size and structure of bones, particularly their density and growth patterns. By analyzing the microscopic structure, researchers can tell how quickly a dinosaur grew. Fast-growing bones typically indicate a higher metabolic rate, similar to today's warm-blooded creatures, while slow growth suggests a cooler, more sluggish metabolism akin to modern reptiles. Another approach involves comparing the body sizes of dinosaurs to those of living animals. For instance, researchers utilize an allometric scaling method, which helps estimate metabolic rates based on the relationship between body mass and energy expenditure. Large animals tend to have slower metabolic rates per unit of body mass, while smaller ones burn energy more rapidly. By estimating a dinosaur's weight from fossilized skeletons and comparing it to today's animals, scientists gain insights into how energetically demanding its lifestyle might have been. Additionally, trace fossils, which include footprints and burrows, provide valuable information. The size, depth, and spacing of fossilized footprints can suggest activity levels. Active animals tend to produce more distinct tracks, indicating higher metabolic needs. Finally, isotopic analysis of fossilized bones and teeth can reveal the types of foods these creatures consumed and, by extension, their energy requirements. Through the combination of these methods, with bone structure revealing growth patterns, size comparisons offering metabolic insights, and trace fossils suggesting activity levels, scientists construct a clearer picture of how dinosaurs lived and thrived in their ancient ecosystems. Ultimately, these investigations help us understand the diversity of metabolic strategies that existed among dinosaurs, illustrating the complexity of their lives millions of years ago. Bone growth patterns offer fascinating insights into the metabolism of dinosaurs, revealing crucial information about their lifestyle and growth rates. As with modern animals, the structure and density of dinosaur bones reflect how much energy they used and how quickly they grew. Dinosaurs that exhibited fast growth rates often had bones that displayed growth rings, similar to tree rings. These rings can indicate periods of rapid growth, often influenced by seasonal changes, suggesting that some dinosaurs thrived in lush environments during warm seasons when food was plentiful. Additionally, the texture of the bones can tell us about metabolic rates. Dinosaurs with dense, compact bones likely had a high metabolism, allowing them to grow quickly and be agile. In contrast, those with lighter, more porous bones might have had a slower metabolism, resembling the growth patterns of today's reptiles. The presence of certain types of bone cells, which are active in processes like repairing and growing bone, also provides clues about how actively these creatures were moving and feeding. By examining these growth patterns, scientists can draw conclusions about how dinosaurs adapted to their environments, whether they were warm-blooded like birds or cold-blooded like modern reptiles. The evidence suggests a fascinating variety of metabolic strategies among different species, allowing them to flourish in the diverse ecosystems of the Mesozoic era. Dinosaurs played a significant role in shaping the biogeochemical cycles of their time, particularly in how nutrients were recycled within ecosystems. As massive herbivores, they consumed enormous quantities of plant material, affecting the growth and distribution of vegetation across landscapes. Their feeding habits not only helped maintain plant diversity, but also facilitated nutrient redistribution. When dinosaurs roamed, they would graze on leaves and ferns, breaking them down and transferring vital nutrients back to the soil through their waste. This waste, often rich in nitrogen and phosphorus, acted as a natural fertilizer, promoting healthy plant growth. Decomposing waste further enriched the soil, creating a vibrant environment that supported a wider array of plants and, in turn, other animals. This cycle of consumption and decomposition ensured that nutrients remained in circulation, fostering robust ecosystems. The presence of large predators, like the fearsome Tyrannosaurus rex, influenced the dynamics of these cycles too. By regulating herbivore populations, they prevented overgrazing, which could have destabilized local ecosystems. This balance allowed both plant and animal life to thrive, demonstrating how dinosaurs were integral to the cyclical processes that sustained their environment. Dinosaurs were not mere inhabitants of their ecosystems. They were active participants in the complex web of life, helping to facilitate the movement and transformation of essential nutrients, which continues to make their era fascinating from a biogeochemical perspective. Massive herds of herbivorous dinosaurs played a crucial role in shaping their environments, much like modern grazing animals do today. These dinosaurs, from the titan-sized sauropods to the swift, smaller plant-eaters, moved across vast landscapes, consuming enormous amounts of vegetation. As they grazed, they not only kept plant growth in check, but also influenced the types of plants that flourished in their ecosystems. Their movements created pathways across the terrain, affecting soil composition and promoting growth in certain areas while diminishing it in others. When these dinosaurs fed on forests or dense vegetation, they opened up spaces for sunlight to reach the ground, allowing new plants to thrive that might have otherwise fought for survival in shade. This herbivory helped maintain diverse plant communities and facilitated a dynamic ecosystem, with plants evolving traits to cope with constant grazing. Furthermore, the waste produced by these dinosaurs, a fertilizer in its own right, enriched the soil, promoting plant growth and contributing to a cycle of life that supported not only plants, but also the carnivores that preyed upon them. Such massive herds created a balance that influenced the distribution of flora and fauna, ensuring an intricate web of life flourished in the Mesozoic landscapes. These herbivores were not merely inhabitants of their environment, they were active participants in its ongoing evolution and development. Studying ancient ecological webs is like peering into the intricate relationships that once defined life on Earth. By examining how different organisms interacted, such as predators, prey, and decomposers, scientists gain valuable insights into the pathways of energy transfer and nutrient cycling in past environments. These webs reveal who fed on whom, illustrating the flow of energy from plants to herbivores to predators. When we analyze fossilized remains and the specific types of organisms that thrive together, we can infer what the climate was like and how ecosystems responded to changes. For instance, a rich diversity of plant fossils in a particular area might suggest it was once a lush environment supporting various herbivores and, subsequently, predators. Furthermore, understanding the composition of these ancient communities helps us reconstruct the biogeochemical cycles by showing how elements like carbon and nitrogen moved through the ecosystem. Ancient ecological webs also allow scientists to see how disturbances like volcanic eruptions or climate shifts altered these relationships and the biogeochemical processes that sustain life. By comparing ancient patterns to current ecosystems, researchers can assess how similar processes might work today, providing context for ongoing environmental changes. Ultimately, these studies enrich our understanding of Earth's history, showing not only how life adapted to its environment, but also how it influenced the very chemistry of the planet. The recognition of new dinosaur species is a meticulous process that begins with discovery and culminates in validation within the scientific community. When paleontologists uncover fossil remains, they meticulously document the location and context of the find, as this information is crucial for understanding the species' environment and evolutionary history. Once fossils are extracted, researchers carefully prepare and analyze the specimens, often comparing them to known species. This comparison can involve examining the shape and structure of bones, teeth, and other features to determine whether the find represents a previously identified species or if it is indeed something new. Key anatomical traits, particularly those that differ significantly from known species, play a vital role in this distinction. After thorough analysis, if the fossils are deemed unique, the paleontologist will write a scientific paper detailing the findings. This paper typically includes a description of the fossils, the reasoning behind the classification as a new species, and comparisons to related dinosaurs. This documentation is crucial because it allows other scientists to evaluate the claims and conduct their own research. The final step in this process is peer review, where other experts in the field assess the paper for accuracy, rigor, and validity. If the paper successfully passes this scrutiny, it may be published in a scientific journal, officially recognizing the new dinosaur species. This process ensures that the classification of new species maintains a high standard of scientific integrity, contributing to our understanding of dinosaur diversity and evolution over time. The 21st century has ushered in a golden age for paleontology, leading to groundbreaking discoveries that have transformed our understanding of dinosaurs. One of the most astonishing revelations has been the discovery of feathered dinosaurs in various parts of the world, particularly in China. These fossils unveiled that feathers weren't exclusive to birds, but were present in many theropods, giving us vital clues about the evolutionary link between dinosaurs and modern birds. Another significant breakthrough was the unearthing of the world's largest dinosaur, Dinosaurus, a colossal sauropod that roamed the Earth during the late Cretaceous period. Its discovery provided new insights into the sheer size dinosaurs could attain and the environmental conditions that allowed such growth. Additionally, scientists have begun to clarify the social behaviors of some species. For example, findings of nesting sites and evidence of parental care in dinosaurs, such as the Maiasaura, suggested they exhibited complex social structures rather than living in isolation. This is reminiscent of behaviors seen in today's birds and reptiles. Remarkably, researchers have also studied ancient proteins and potentially soft tissues preserved in fossils, revealing information about dinosaur physiology and even coloring patterns. One of the most notable finds was the identification of pigments in the feathers of some species, allowing paleontologists to reconstruct what these creatures may have looked like in vibrant detail. Moreover, the use of advanced imaging technologies has enabled scientists to peer deeper into fossils than ever before, revealing hidden anatomy and enhancing our knowledge of dinosaur diversity and evolutionary relationships. These discoveries collectively paint a richer, more dynamic picture of the lives of dinosaurs, shifting the narrative from solitary giants to complex beings with varied lifestyles. Phylogenetic studies have revolutionized our comprehension of how dinosaurs are related to one another and to other species. These studies delve into the evolutionary history of organisms, using both physical characteristics and genetic information to construct family trees that illustrate the relationships among different dinosaur groups. This process allows scientists to identify which species are closely related, revealing connections that were previously obscured. Through phylogenetic analysis, researchers have uncovered surprising ties, such as the close relationship between birds and certain theropod dinosaurs. This revelation has reshaped our understanding of dinosaur evolution and highlighted that birds are essentially modern-day dinosaurs. By mapping out these connections, scientists have also learned about the traits that arose over time, providing insight into how dinosaurs adapted to their environments. Additionally, phylogenetic studies help clarify the distinctions between various dinosaur classifications, offering a clearer picture of groups like theropods, sauropods, and ornithischians. By examining common ancestors and evolutionary branches, researchers can track how certain characteristics, like body size or defensive features, emerged and diversified within the vast dinosaur family. Overall, these studies not only enhance our understanding of which species share a lineage, but also offer fascinating insights into the evolutionary pressures and environmental factors that shape dinosaur life on our planet for millions of years. The history of dinosaurs offers a remarkable glimpse into the themes of resilience and adaptation, showcasing how life can thrive even amid significant changes. Dinosaurs roamed the Earth for over 160 million years, a period marked by fluctuating climates and dramatic geological events. Their ability to adapt to shifting environments illustrates the evolutionary principle that survival often hinges on flexibility and innovation. For instance, when the climate shifted and new ecosystems emerged, various dinosaur species evolved unique traits to exploit newly available resources. Some developed long necks to reach high foliage, while others became swift runners to evade predators. This adaptability was not simply a matter of luck. It was a response to environmental pressures that forced them to evolve in order to thrive. Moreover, their eventual extinction around 66 million years ago due to a catastrophic event serves as a striking reminder of the vulnerability of all species. However, not all life perished with the dinosaurs. The survivors, which included small mammals, showcased their own resilience. From their remnants, the descendants of these creatures evolved into the diverse array of life we see today. The story of dinosaurs is a powerful narrative about the importance of adapting to change. It teaches us that resilience is not just about survival in the face of danger, but also about the ability to embrace transformation, leading to new paths and opportunities in the natural world. This historical journey resonates today as we face our own environmental challenges, reminding us that adaptability remains key to enduring change.